ate your pants. Your femur will be mine. Alright, so, new game. About reminisce. Okay, so obviously this is back whenever in the game, whenever, you know. Okay, yeah, that technically, yeah, that makes sense considering Mr. Faraday and, well, K. Faraday, yeah. No, I forgot whenever I resize the window, it just disappears from the stream, or has a stroke. Yep, and of course it's gonna be Edgeworth that's the one taking up the new case. It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. And so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant. Edgeworth. Sir. Von Karma. Have you read over all your documents regarding this trial? Yes, sir, I've memorized everything there is to know. Very good. Paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is just about complete. Of course, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I am Manfred von Karma. Will accept nothing short of perfection. I understand, sir. To have the chance to stand in a court at such an early stage in my career, I am honored and proud. I have watched over your studies and I am giving you this very real chance. Prove yourself and crush it if any pathetic lies into oblivion. Yes, sir. As such a legendary prosecutor is watching over and judging my performance, I have to be perfect in every way. Alright, let me check that real quick. Alright, nothing new going on in that. This is so good. I could... I've never heard of water that tastes that good. Maybe I'll give him a minute. Did you plan on gulping an entire reservoir today? Yeah, seriously, excuse me, madam, but it's something the matter. I just thought someone would have brought a horse to devour. This is a courthouse. It'd be quite atypical to provide... Well, how did you say that here? Are you sure someone poured me a fresh cup of coffee last time I was here? What the heck does he think a courthouse is for? I assume I have to talk to Manfred von Karma? Today's trial should have ended in just 1 minute. Because the defendant was picked up by the security camera, correct? Exactly. The killer had the gall to say that he only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is he claimed that the case prosecutor, Barney Faraday, gave the order. Ha! Faraday, such a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey. Sir, are you an acquaintance of Mr. Brian Faraday? He's a pathetic man who speaks nothing but nonsense. Nonsense. He once tried to explain to me a way of putting those who cannot be brought to court. Those who cannot be brought to court. Fact is nonsense, for no man is above the law. Well, there were always a few exceptions. However, there is no reason to even deal with such individuals. The prosecutor is the guardian of the court, one with no obligation to outside matters. There's no reason to deal with such individuals. See, Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday, will not be forgiven. What? Have no fear, I will not let you down, sir. Place of the accused prosecutor. Faraday, I'll prove the defendant's guilt. Very good. I've secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Show them all the power of Von Karma. Yeah, I'm just gonna resort to calling him Faraday because I'm not even gonna attempt saying the name again. So have you achieved a firm understanding of the case? Yes, sir. I've memorized everything that is written down in the case files. Well then, explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you're talking about. Understood. The murder was committed on September 8th in front of the Codepian Embassy. The murder victim were Mr. D... No! No! God! Why? Their name is literally just Mr. Dead Man. No! What? No! You can't... Mr. Dead Man! Mr. Deed Man! That's literally Mr. Dead Man! And I thought the joke in the game couldn't get any more obvious. The defendant in this case, Mr. Mackerel. Okay, at least it's not straight up Mr. Deed Man. Was held for questioning the night of the incident, as he was deemed suspicious. He was quickly placed under arrest for possession of the murder weapon, a gun. Furthermore, prior to the murder, the great thief Yadagarasu had successfully infiltrated the Codopian embassy as well. At first, the royal claimed that he himself was the Yadagarasu, that he did not kill Deed Man. And what he put to gain from such a desperate lie. Baltolegi wants to go down on the spotlight if he is found guilty. There clearly is no limit to people's inanity. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth. Yes, sir. In the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. Footage clearly showed Mr. Rell as the murderer. The action of Mr. Rell firing the gun could be clearly seen from the visitor's gallery. Upon seeing that, the defendant retracted his statement and admitted to the murder. I did it because I was told to, by the real Yadagrasu, Faraday. That sounds about right. However, you've forgotten one thing. While this may appear to simply be the murder of a Codopian. I forget how I said it. Codopian. Yeah, Codopian. Codopian Embassy staff member. People were actually referring to it as the second KG-8 incident. The second KG-8 incident? Very sorry, sir. I fear I failed to study hard enough. Well, even among the police, it's information, and that only a select few are privy to. Can you please enlighten me, sir? Check that. Nothing going on. Sir, what do you mean by the second KG-8 incident? In order for me to tell you that, you must first learn about the original case. Take a look at these documents. This is a 3-year-old newspaper. You have heard of the Amano group channel before? Wait, Amano? I'm trying to remember. I swear that was a character from a previous game. Diego? Wait, no, who? I swear. No. Okay, it's just something I just heard it before. Hold on, let me just... I'm looking up because I'm just looking him up real quick, I'm pretty sure. Oh! I heard it because he's the frickin' in person for last case, Lance Amano. He's the... Yeah, he was the, yeah, he's the son of... He's the father of that person who was kidnapped on their whole fake kidnapping or whatever the frick it was. It was just... Can't even remember anymore what that last case was. I just remember it had something to do with frickin' mirrors and moving wall mirror thing. Anyway, yeah. That's who it was talking about. Yeah, Amano. Yeah, Amano. I remember now. Yes, I have. Yeah, that's him right there. Secretary of Ernest Amano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested for this big of trying to fucking poison me, apparently. Correct. CCU was an employee of the Amano Group, and the sole witness to the smuggling operation. It was she who brought the crime to light. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court. Wasn't a Codopian Embassy staff member arrested for the murder? Yes, Codopian by the name of Manny Cochin was the suspect. Trying to figure out the joke there, Manny Cochin? I don't know. However, due to the lack of evidence, the case went unresolved. Lack of evidence? Ha! If only I was in charge of the case, I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt. To make sure that all criminals are found guilty, my mentor really is dedicated. Faraday was the prosecutor on the case then, and he was as pathetic as ever. Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG-8 incident as well. That's right. And now, once again, the victim of this case you are currently assigned to was someone who was scheduled to testify against that smuggling organization. And just like last time, the victim was murdered right before he was to testify. You're catching on. The victim was murdered just before his day in court against the smuggling organization. Events are occurring almost exactly the same way they did in the KG-8 incident. So that's why it's being called the second KG-8 incident? Yes. Yet there's one difference between the two incidents. What would that be? The so-called noble thief that is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yadagarasu. Yadagarasu, I better find out more. It is true that the Yadagarasu stood up at the Codopian Embassy. What could he or she have been after? No doubt to steal any suggested accounting records and release them publicly. But more likely to steal secrets from the Codopian Embassy itself. Since the item that the Yadagarasu stole from there was sent to the police. What was that thing for the garage you sent to the police? I don't know the details. Anything related to the Yada Garage is getting the top secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. I'm returning a stolen item to the police as proof positive that the Yada Garage had infiltrated the embassy on the same day the staff member was killed. Someone must have a way of incriminating themselves. What do you say? That would have to be the person who got a garage who's left evidence behind, correct? Yes, indeed. If you wish to learn more about the Yada Garage, then I suggest you ask Faraday. Mr. Faraday. He happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Yada Garage case as well. The prosecutor in charge of both the case 8 and the Yada Garage case. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate. Is that Kay? What is it, little girl? You're scary, mister. If you need something, I want to trade these coins with you. Fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies. It looks like you've exactly $1. Is this what you want? Thanks, that's exactly what I needed. Perhaps I'll be here to watch the trial. I didn't expect for a child like that to be running around inside the courthouse. Yeah, that's definitely young Kay Faraday. There's no one I respect in this country's judicial system anymore. Okay, hold on a minute. Have you seen the kind of trials that go on in this game? They're ridiculous. I don't think anyone has respect for just anything. Freaking cross-examining a parrot. And just straight up having someone that looks only slightly like a defense attorney being able to impersonate someone from a goddamn cardboard defense attorney badge. Like, I don't think respect even exists in this game series. Paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is complete. Why, you didn't even know how much time there is before the trial resumes. I'm sorry. Can I have you mopping up the courthouse instead of protecting it in an instant? No bother, sir. Not being completely prepared proves to be a perfect handicap for me. A proud one you are. You'd better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. It's time for your debut, Edgeworth. The Among. September 10th, 4 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Honestly, it feels good to actually play something that actually feels like one of the main games for once, instead of just running around pissing your arm. I mean, well, to be fair, it does always end up in a murder, just like in the game, but still. Where the hell is the defense? What is going on? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How's it possible that the defense is not prepared yet either? Where's Mr. Faraday? Oh, wait, Faraday? Oh yeah, they're actually... I'm not sure, wasn't really paying attention. Ah, and there's the judge. Same one as always. Ah, you must be the one Mr. Von Karma recommended. I hear this will be your first trial. Look forward to seeing how you perform. Oh, by the way, there's someone celebrating a birthday during the recess. I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Okay! Do I even have to mention what happened? It was obviously a freaking gunshot. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson. Sure, it looks like the trial's about to resume. However, yes, it will be all but impossible to prove the witness a liar without the evidence from Faraday. What is that blasted buffoon up to? It's an emergency, sirs! Oh, it's Gumshoe. Well, I guess they could... Just silence! There should be no yelling in the sacred hall of law. Bailiff, remove that man from this courtroom at once. But please, wait. You have to listen to me. There's an emergency. Defendant lobby number 2. Mr. Faraday and the defendant. They're dead. It's the two of them. They're both dead, Your Honor. What? 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 Why did he just become British? Why did Edgeworth just become British? Why did Edgeworth just become British? Edgeworth is British confirmed, apparently. Stay back. Ugh. No one's allowed on the crime scene, period. Who does this oddball think he is? He's becoming quite the hotspot. Isn't he Mr. Wells' defense attorney? Hey, you! No running in the hallway, pal! And who are you to tell me what to do? I'll never find out what's going on like this. Time for some civil discourse. Excuse me, but who are you? Detective Tyrell Bad. Homicide. Tyrell Bad. Tyrell Bad. This must be like I Real Bad or something. He's informed of the situation and came as quickly as possible. So how did you arrive and place the body before me? Faraday requested for me to testify in the trial. Plain and simple. Mr. Faraday requested that you be here. Arrived. I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've got nothing to say to you, kid. Kid? I'm Mr. Faraday's substitute in trial today, therefore I insist you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know. Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid? He's threatening me. He's going for his gun. Bruh. It's just the mirror? How dare he trick me like that? Obviously, a gun was pulled, but as soon as the second the judge said, I heard a popper or something, I immediately knew what was going on, because, come on, it's this game. Murder happens literally every single time. I think this is the first time, at least that I can remember, that there were 2 murders in the same trial. Or at least, like, at the same time. Faraday was stabbed to death with some kind of blade, and he had a gun in his hand. The other man, Mr. Mackrell, was shot and killed. He's found holding a bloody knife in his hand. Is there anyone else who went into the defendant lobby number 2? Yeah, a big lug over there. His name's Gumshoe. He's in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one else entered the room. If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct? Maybe. Such impudence. This guy is really testing my patience. How are they not informed that you were going to testify in court? Homicides aren't my only gig. The auto garage case is also one of my assignments. So you were called upon to comment on the auto garage characteristics in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the auto garage or not? Well, looks like you just might have a brain after all ahead of yours, son. Son? I'm not your son, punk. And nothing's gonna... Oh yeah, I could probably check it out. Codepian... Yeah. Codepian Embassy staff member Mangy Coaxton found not guilty. That over the Amano group, but the victim is CCU. Okay. And then nothing's unlocked yet. Yeah, I don't even have that unlocked. No, who the heck is this mayonnaise? Do you have a minute? You know, I'm not really into talking to people I don't know. Especially at a time like this. I apologize for not introducing myself before bothering you. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court. Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. The Faraday substitute is a newbie, huh? How do you know, madam, that I studied under a Manfred von Karma? Do not take me for some naive novice. Do not take me for some naive novice? So you're a student of Von Karma? I could have... Those clothes are a dead giveaway. Stop right there. These are the guardians of the one who gallantly presents the facts. Thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh too much, okay? I'm not trying to do anything of the sort. kidding. I was just goofing around. By the way, do you know who I am? My name is Kelly, so you. Okay, well, yeah, I knew they looked kind of like CCU. Like, kinda, but not really. Just like with shorter hair. I mean, if you're telling me the truth, then we're about to go head to head in court. But of course, I've heard much about you, Miss You. But of course, I've heard much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare. I say something funny. I'd like you to update me on the situation. I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to those detectives over there? If that's the case, then why are you here? What's so funny? Just the way you speak. It's so tactless. Turkey now is going against his court until only a little while ago was just murdered. It's not like I could go back into the courtroom pretending as nothing happened. That's a good point. I apologize for asking such an insensitive question. It's fine, don't worry about it. And you are... Who, me? Hey, pal. Common courtesy to tell someone your name first before acting there. Point taken. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a district prosecutor. Prosecutor? Never seen a prosecutor as long as you, pal. I told you my name. Now, would you mind telling me yours? Detective Dick Gumshoe, and just recently I've achieved my dream of becoming a detective. More than a dream, it's what I was born to do. Wait, maybe I should check him and make sure I'm not really in some crazy dream first. Yeah, literally detective. Yeah, I mean... Detective is probably too excited to be at a murder scene. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling me what you know about the incident? You know that I don't have to tell you anything, right? I know that, but it would behoove you to fill me on what you know. Well, you're a proud one for such a youngster, aren't you? Well, anyway, Detective Bad is the one in charge. So you're just gonna have to ask him for all the details, okay? For me, I was guarding the door to the defense lobby number 2. So you were the guard detail. Did you notice anything strange while you were on duty? Well, I freaked out when I heard a gunshot, and then I kind of froze. You're a detective, and a measly gunshot scared you that much. What do you expect? This is Gumshoe. And again, I can hardly claim to not know what it's like to hear one at close range. Yeah! Yeah, it's almost like there's an elevator. Something happened in an elevator or something. I don't know, something called DL6. And Detective Bad came running to the scene. We went into lobby number 2 together, and both men were lying there, dead. Is that everything? Yeah, that's it. I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of struggle. Interesting. Other than the gunshot, you didn't hear a single sound of commotion. Detective Gumshoe, just want you jot it down to your mom. Miss You, there's someone in here who wishes to see you. Who is it? A Codepian staff... A Codepian embassy staff member by the name of Manny Koshin. What? What's going on? Detective Bad and Miss Yu's mood changed all of a sudden. Oh! You know, maybe the person that was literally being talked about earlier that I already completely forgot who it was? Oh, okay, that person. I'll be right there. Nice to see you again, Miss Yu. Why are you here? I have no desire to ever see you again. Now, actually, would you mind stepping outside for a brief chat? What's gonna happen? She's gonna be murdered? Fine, let's go. Bad. Fun Karma? It's been a long time. I knew you would show up. You usually do when the auto garage is involved, and I see this case is no exception. Do you know Detective Bad, sir? Yes, he's like an old bloodhound that never leaves the scene of a crime. If only he would get a promotion and move on. The crime scene where a detective is most useful and effective. It's not like I don't know that. Well, I mean, it's not like there's already been a case where a detective killed someone in this game, so... Probably not gonna be him. Good job, Brody. Good. You deserve to lose your ton of profit, considering how crap the profit was in the first place. Moving on, no bad, is the man that I just passed by. Was he not the suspect from the KTH incident? So I was right. Like, what is that man doing wandering around here? The Faraday. I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away, imbecile. Would have proved his guilt in 3 minutes. Von Karma. I think you said enough for now. It is important to speak like that about the departed. Very well. Back on the topic. Placing Edgeworth in charge of the investigation.
Objection!
Manfred Von Karma? Yeah, Franziska, Papa, how can you place him in charge? Franziska, what are you doing here? Here for summer vacation, what else? Franziska Von Karma, so she is here on vacation from Germany. She is the daughter of Manfred Von Karma and a student of his, who's also junior to me. You're the one who's junior to me, and don't you forget it! You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination, are you? Ha! If you were able to pass, then I'll have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you, never! Why does she always have to be this competitive? Anyway, Papa, are you really assigning Miles Edgeworth to cover this case? Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Well, you know, I'm close to becoming a prosecutor myself. I'm 100% confident that I can do a better job than him. That's just like Franziska. There's no problem bad-mouthing someone right in front of them. Bad? Yeah. He will be conducting the investigation. What? You want me to let both of these kids loose on the crime scene? Huh. This is a perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills. Crime scene's not a place for children to be messing around in. I'm the one with the authority over the crime scene, bad. And I will not tolerate complaining. Edgeworth, Franziska, I'll leave this case to the two of you. Understood, sir. Yes, Papa. I'll take care of the paperwork now. Remember, I'll accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Do not disappoint me. And my throat hurts. I wonder why it would hurt. Oh, and I didn't get time to read that. Miles Edgeworth. It's been quite some time, Franziska. This will be the perfect chance for us to see which of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name. It would kill you to at least say hello. Long time no see. Very good. Just because you became a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud. She hasn't changed a bit. Yeah, even now, she's still freaking whacking people with a stick. Like, it went from whacking people with a stick to a goddamn whip. Miles Edgeworth! As I was saying, we shall see which one of us is worthy of the Von Karma name. For crying out loud, I've been reduced to a babysitter. Looks like Mr. Von Karma was successful in convincing the detective. That's just like him, he never fails. I'd appreciate it if you just please run me through the facts, Detective Bad. You're better off checking things out on your own. Very well. It's like getting help to Detective Bad when we have most laborious task. Check that. 8. Okay, yeah, they're definitely dead. The only real explanation of the stone each other simultaneously. Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking. What are you talking about? I'll only say it one more time. This is a competition to see who is truly worthy of the Von Karma name. Competition? The person that figures out the truth first wins. So the person who doesn't discover the truth is an honor to the name? Exactly. I don't care that you have been a prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things coming from your foolish mouth. Fine, whatever makes you happy. Can I take that as you accepting my challenge? Once again, whatever makes you happy. Well then, let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find the perfect evidence and prettily present it like a professional I am. Needing to discover the truth behind a crime. How delightfully childish. You kids over there, hold it. kid. Huh, serves you right, Miles. He just called you a kid. I said kid. Kid. How dare you call me a kid as well? I'll do what I please, and I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene. Hey, big guy, you're going to watch over these two. Yes, sir. Detective Bad, sir. Now do what I say from now on, kids, okay? You better not get in our way, Scruffy. Feel the bite of my whip if you do. Wait, that doesn't look like a whip. Eek, the new prosecutor boy. Let's get your investigation started already, alright? Great, now even that detective is treating me like a child. Yep, so even then, Gumshoe was being called Scruffy by Francisco. Alright, time to get investigating. Get a move on, prosecutor boy. My name is Miles Edgeworth. If you were to call me prosecutor boy one more time, it will be my duty as a prosecutor to look into your monthly salary. And even now, he's getting threatened with salary cuts, even this early on. What? What will you do with my salary after you saw how much it was? That's up to you now, isn't it? Really? Sounds good, pal. He's so naive. Then lobby number 2. Investigation begins. Detective Bat, may I have a word with you? What is it? Here's that both the knife and the gun were used as the murder weapon. Yeah, it does. At least it's the first question of the investigation. Where did the men acquire the weapon? Well, I was gonna say fingerprints, but that too. The gun was inside of Faraday's bag. It was a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill the Cotopian Embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife. Mr. Rail was being held by the police. There's no way he could have brought it in. Which means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start as well. There have been a piece of evidence that had yet to be presented. But then why doesn't Detective Bad know about it? Wait, what if it's possible that Mr. Faraday brought the knife in under the guise of prosecutorial evidence? He could have then brought it out and attacked Mr. Rail with it. Huh, maybe you've got a brain in there after all, kid. He's going to treat me as a child forever? Looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Rail first, then counterattacked. The only logical conclusion you can draw from a scene like this. Not yet. I feel that it's much too early to be drawing conclusions already. I must first find the evidence that can ensure the honor of Von Karma name. Looks like Mr. Faraday fell on top of Mr. Rell. At first glance, it seems like they must have killed each other. However, using logic, the only logical conclusion is... Aha! What was that outburst for? My detective's instinct just hit me real hard. It's Mr. Rell that fell first, see? You don't need a detective's instinct for that, it's common sense. But I suppose we won't know much more than that until after I examine the body. Well, the rest of them check it everything. And obviously, this blood. Why are there plastic bags scattered all around? Those bags for keeping evidence safe, pal. You're not that much, detective. You sure are good at this stuff, aren't you, pal? Normally I'd be happy when someone compliments me, but when it's this guy... Anyway, could these plastic bags be evidence of a fight between the two men? I couldn't take out, like, you know, one with the blood on it, but alright. Looks like Mr. Rell died with that knife in his hand. There's some blood stuck on it. Then, he must have used this as a weapon. Yep, no doubt about it. Mr. Faraday carrying this on personage. Think you bring this as a piece of evidence to the trial? Well, I'd freaking check if the blood's dried or not. That would probably give you the answer. Or did he bring it with a very different intention in mind? Check if the blood on it is dry or not. Check if the blood is dry. The blood's drier than not. I meant to Alt-Tab, but forgot frickin' hitting Alt does that. And my eyes hurt already. Amazing. Oh yeah, I still have more to check here. Door. Oh, there's an open window. I'm checking that, obviously. The window is open and, there's a fresh, flowery scent in the air. Ugh, flowers in the garden down there are gross and ghastly. Do you think maybe you could try offering something useful for a change? Well, at least there's no way someone escaped through the window, pal. They wouldn't wake up and smell the flowers after a fall from the 3rd floor. Are you willfully ignoring the fact that there are also iron bars on the windows? Yeah, I guess it's that too. Either way, no one could get through these windows, right? They thought of everything when they were designing this courthouse. Very nice. And I bet something's gonna come up with the fact that someone somehow got out and put the iron bars back or something. Knowing just how crazy this game is. Looks like Mr. Faraday died while holding the gun in his right hand. Though we saw Mr. Round and fell on top of him while still gripping onto the gun, I guess that does seem kind of strange, huh? And why would Mr. Faraday know how to fire a gun? Well, it's not rocket science, even though I know how to pull a trigger. Although I doubt I'll ever need to use one. Hope I never have to fire a gun either, pal. But it sure does look cool to hold a gun in your hands. Here's that the police training procedures need a thorough review. Anyway, I should jot down some notes about the handgun in Faraday's hand. Let me look at what I have in logic. Yeah, wait. Possibly, but probably not. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like went through the window could have blown the bags out, but no, it's not the case. We check what it's like. Okay, that means there's still more here to check. Mr. Faraday, how ironic is it for him to lose his life in a courthouse? Yeah, why did it have to be like this? I don't know what to say. Can't believe this happened while I was on watch, pal. Rather than beating yourself up, you should spend your time continuing the investigation. Didn't you become a detective in order to solve crimes? Yeah. Get back to work. Find out what caused this murder. Right. I'm on it, pal. He thought it could have been a staff member. Then he murdered himself. This guy wasn't exactly an angel, you know? Well, what makes you say that? Well, he's been hauled in precinct several times for theft and assault, pal. But yeah, he's definitely a detective who committed a murder or two. He did admit to killing Mr. Deed, man. Hey, good point, pal. I knew my detective's intuition was telling me something. Detective's intuition? Yep, do you know about it? Special feeling that all detectives... You don't have time for the conversation right now. Let's return to the investigation. What, do you want me to check the blood now? Why are there What is there left for me to check? Fine. If I hit exam again, yeah, okay. Yeah, most of the time that means there's still something. What, am I supposed to check that spot right there? No, but I can't check that. Mr. Faraday, how wrong? Oh yeah, so I already checked both of them. So he's holding it in his right hand, and then the dead body's also holding it in his right hand. Right, yeah, right hand, and then, yeah, that's also his right hand. So they both had it in right hand. I don't know how that can be relevant, but it's good to know. That could just be actually a gun still, right? Yeah. Found in his hand. Found in his hand. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming this won't work, but I'm gonna go present stuff to friends to discuss. Ah, I see. Did you figure something out? This is a competition, Miles. I such I'd appreciate if you didn't talk to me. As you wish. Okay, so yeah. Yep, Al. Present everything to him. See what happens. Hey, so that's prosecutor's badge, huh? You mentioned that you only recently became a detective, did you not? You got it, I'm a brand spanking new detective. So that means you probably never have seen a real prosecutor's badge, right? Yeah, so happened to want to take a look. I might be able to make your day. You don't have to go through the trouble, pal, because a real man has a police badge. someday I'm gonna be an ace detective just like Detective Bad. Did I say something wrong, Val? Let's return the investigation, Detective. Yeah, any insight on Detective Well, Detective, I'd rather see something that is actually related to the case, pal. I thought this was related enough. That's the whole truth there, pal, I swear. So you were guarding the door to lobby number 2 at the time of the crime, correct? Yeah, that's right. And I'll have you know, not even a single ant got by me. Really? How do you say that not even a single ant slipped in? Well, I guess if we're talking about slipped in, then maybe a frog or something did. But I feel that my point also completely slipped you by, Detective. That knife is one of the murder weapons, right? Yes, it is the weapon that took Mr. Faraday's life. Ugh, the blood's stuck on the blade and it's still fresh. See, that's what I wanted to know! So it's fresh. So it's not blood from the old, so it's not evidence that had blood on it from the case. You're in the homicide division, correct? You'll be seeing a lot more blood. Even if it's not your cup of tea, you might as well get used to it. The sight of blood isn't something I want to get used to. Don't think of it as seeing blood, but rather as representation of the killer. Viewed in that sense, you begin to see how the killer operates. You're right, pal. Thanks for the fresh perspective. It feels so much better now. I'm glad someone does. Hey, pal. I'd appreciate it if you didn't point that thing at me, okay? Don't get cheeky with me, Detective. I simply wish to show it to you. And? You got a point in showing it to me? Because I don't even have a single penny on me, so you're out of luck, pal. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's all hard to believe. Well, that's what an unusual reaction to being shown through evidence. I mean, but yeah, you can't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a single penny on him. I'm so excited, pal. This is my first real crime scene. Let's get investigating. Detective Gumshoe. That investigation is supposed to be conducted in a calm, collective manner. What do you know about the run investigation, little boy prosecutor? Now that at the very least I have a greater grasp to this. You of what happened here. Why, you don't know any more than me, pal. Look at you, just stay behind me, boy, and out of the way. I thought I turned from the guy that's gonna step behind me the entire case. It's my first time setting foot inside the courthouse. Who would have thought it'd be for my first case as a detective? But you know, I get the feeling I'll be coming here a lot more in the future. A suspect detective? I mean, well, I can say that hasn't happened once yet, at least. Of course not, pal. Anyway, this lobby's actually pretty luxurious. I mean, for a defendant's lobby, it's got a pretty big TV. Oh, and there's a tea on the table. Tea set on the table over there. But you didn't know that I like to drink tea. Wow, this room really is different. Oh my god, my throat hurts. I'm getting a drink. What would you say? It might be Detective Bad? Alright, that's it. Well, yeah, like I said, I need to get a drink. My throat hates me. Will be mine. He is right. This room is rather well furnished. And somewhere in this room, the truth is slumbering. Time to find it and give it a wake-up call. The only thing that needs a wake-up call is my throat to not murder me. That didn't even make sense. So, Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, what is it, boy? Of all the people to call me that, this detective is by far the least qualified. Yeah. Honestly, he is. gonna say like a random rodent in the tree would be less qualified, but honestly, I'm not quite sure about that. This is Gumshoe we're talking about. Let's ask you about how the investigation is proceeding. See for yourself, pal. Do I do a great detective bad or what? Such man not a professional bone in his body. Very well, then I will inspect the victim's body myself. Well, I don't know if he even has any bones in his body. What? I don't even know why. I'm not even gonna question it. I hope Manfred von Karma doesn't show up at all anymore because my throat hates me enough already from doing his voice in that short amount of time I had to. Keep stuff in the back, pal. Suppose this is Mr. Faraday's bag. Probably the crow evidence I was supposed to collect from him. This is the evidence? Yeah, I better not touch it. I'll leave prints on it. You just not pay attention to anything you do. I mean, I was hoping I'd be able to pick it up and, like, actually, you know, like, I was actually glad I'd be able to do, like, you know, a somewhat normal trial for once, like, after a while, but no. No. Of course why would that happen? Why'd I be able to do a normal trial? Some plastic bags stacked on the table. It's decent too, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of disturbance. Yeah, the table's all neat and tidy. Maybe they were super quiet in their scuffle? After all, I didn't hear anything from out in the hallway, you know? Maybe a plastic bag scattered on the floor. Or throwing us off. Obviously, those are contradicting each other. Not gonna. There's a very tidy pile of plastic bags on the table, and yet a portion of them wound up scattered on the floor as well. It's not lucky that the ones on the floor were knocked over during a struggle. In which case, might there not be another explanation as how they got there? Another reason? I believe it's possible that the blood on the outside of the bag is related somehow. You don't think? Please get that blood away from me, pal! I think I'm going through whose blood is on this bag. Hold on, let me ask the lab guy. Alright, please hurry. Once you get a load of this, pal, it's Mr. Faraday's. Oh, the technician said they didn't find anything else on or in the bag either. It would appear that this bag is a very important piece of evidence. Okay, if you say so, I'll leave it in your hands, pal. So, I guess it's safe to say that Mr. Faraday was attacked second, because if he had the bags on them, like if he was attacked first, the bags wouldn't have been dropped. So like he must have attacked first, and then the bags must have dropped then, and then he must have been attacked after, which caused the blood to get on the bags, because the bags were on him. They couldn't have gotten blood on them because the blood would have gotten on him, not the bags. So I'm assuming he attacked second. It looks like this sofa is ready to be disposed of. So soft, I can sleep for all 25 hours of the day on this thing. If only I could dispose of him. Okay then. I'll talk to Detective Bad. Detective Bad, do you have any thoughts on the case? Faraday and Rail, it looks like they kill each other to me. Although, there are a few things that just don't seem right. What would they be? Why don't you try thinking on your own first before you talk, boy? Now I've been downgraded to just boy? I wanted to present things to him, but okay. Am I supposed to be able to deduce now? Nope, it's not something I can do. Or he could have been attacked first and like it was sticking out because that would explain why there's only blood on parts of it, but nah, more likely that, like I said. Blood here is missing today, but there are no other clues to be found. Back to the question. Do you need to put the stack inside another bag in order to preserve it as evidence? Huh. Good question. Do you have to? I was alt-tabbing again to check that, but once again, whenever I alt-tab, I normally hit alt and then tab. But then, yeah, apparently hitting tab first. Yep, tab does something to... Fuck. I hate it! When programs make it so hitting escape just closes it without giving you any, like, asking you, oh, are you sure you want to quit or anything? Just immediately exits it. Like, bro. I have to restart now. Documents, emulators, no GBA, no cache GBA exe file. Emulation setup, emulation speed, unlimited. I hate that programs just if you hit. I hate programs that whenever you hit escape, just close it. Like it could be something like, "Are you sure you want that?" Exit it. Especially if especially like with a program like this, it could like say like maybe with Dolphin, like, "Are you sure you want to stop the current emulation?" But no, it just straight up closes it. Like, bro. This is pain. Just pain. That's all this is. Why does this happen to me almost every time I stream this game? I don't want to use Desume because this emulator is more reliable than Desume. First time I streamed this, like, you'll see that, like, there was, like, problems, or, like, whatever that, like, caused it to, like, freeze or something. I can't remember what the problem was, but that was happening when I used Assume, and, like, the next stream or something, I ended up fixing it, and that's because I swapped to this emulator. But Manfred's gone, piss burger. Then it was such a... Unlimited, yet it's only going at 107%. Oh my god. Let's see if this makes it go any faster. No, it doesn't seem to be going any faster. Alright. Let's turn that back on then, since it doesn't seem to frickin' wanna make it go faster. don't have to actually freaking read the craft, at least it's not gonna take as long. And since like I pretty much know what I have to click on and what I don't, but either way, it's still just piss. Why? Why? Let me get back to where I was. Nothing going on. Oh yeah, like, now I think about it, it does make sense, like, why it was hard for him to be caught, considering, you know, he's straight up one prosecuting against, you know, the case that he was totally the culprit of. There's a pretty good chance he is, considering, you know, Kay Faraday is going to be the second one as well. Speaking of Kay Faraday, but... Anyway, oh my, why is the emulation running slow? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I set it to instead set to unlimited 10%? Okay, yeah, it's jittery, but definitely faster. Ah yes, British Edgeworth. Forgot that happened. Don't get how, like, I wasn't able to, like, completely understand what a person's joke their name is. Yeah, I was able to understand it for things candy, melee, chamomile. I was able to understand that, but I can't understand whatever this is. We're going back to where I was. Man, nothing going on in the Damp lettuce 6 is what DL6 stands for, obviously. So obviously he even stands for something in the first place. Among Us! Lettuce us! I don't even know anymore. I'm just still in mental pain. Can I please just get back to where I was? Okay, it's almost there. Do you want your organs, do you want your insides to become outside? Actually come outside so you don't touch the mouth of your cup. Mayonnaise corn. Mayonnaise corn something. Your pants. From this angle, the mirror just looks like your goddamn freeze pop. Uh-oh, I accidentally right-clicked. Wait, it said Mr. Ralph counterattack. Was Ralph the one? No, I feel like. Wait, yeah, that's what I said too. That Faraday attacked first, and made the bag loose. Okay, but then apparently, yeah, maybe that's not gonna be right considering the game straight up just told me that. They say that, yes, Gremerier, Super Gremerier was able to escape though. Oh, from the fort. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't through a window, but still. The thing is just if I end up accidentally catching it later, I'll be able to skip the test, which means I know that it's been stuff I already heard from my mother. Fix that. Okay, nothing new. One situation. The mayonnaise on the Where's my mouse? Oh, it's right here. You know, like some people like they don't know where their mouse is, so they right click. Thing is, just straight up go to your options, put on the thing that freaking makes a circle appear around your mouth whenever you hit control. It's that easy. That way you don't have to right click. You can just hit control. It's actually more noticeable since it's not something that pops up. It actually has like an animation. Alright, so let me check the controls real quick. Controls. Start is 4. Yes, save it, so that way, in case I end up accidentally exiting it again, I know I'm not at the, I know I'm not at where I was before, but if I accidentally exited before I get there, at least I'll just be here. This is just steamer. Heidi table, got the bag, and that's your mom to your elbow. Alright, please commit war Cabago. Your mom is a very important piece of Pepsi. Hold on, let me check something real quick. We're gonna check Reddit, because I got a notification. Steamer sausage. Ed! Anyway, I think this is where I was when that happened, so options, regulation stuff, speed. Yeah, that's not the speed option. That's speed option. Real-time auto. Alright, there we go. Pittsburgher from Fork Storm. Hamburger cheese. Yeah. Got them. Right. Guess what, your mom. I mean, okay, anyway, back to it. I was gonna check the TV next before that happened. Whoa! What is this, Detective Gumshoe? A TV at home is so tiny compared to this one, pal! And perhaps you could purchase a more normal size television like this one. Really? Do you really think you can afford that? I'm surprised you can even afford any TV. Oh, let me see here. Wow, this thing is huge! Oh! And way too noisy. There's a noisy one, Scruffy. Wait. He said he didn't hear any struggle. The TV was covering up the noise, wasn't it? Don't touch it! You'll get your fingerprints all over it. But I didn't touch it! Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work. The foundation, huh? Sounds like something your rookie here needs to shore up on. Something I haven't checked here yet. I feel like I've checked everything here though. I don't know what else there is to check. Wait. Is there something on his hand? I can't tell. It's all blacked down. See, I wonder what it could be. If you look closely, the blocking pattern resembles an ink stain. Oh. It's kind of hard to tell because I'm literally sitting like halfway across my room from my monitor right now. Ah. Oh, ink stain? Yes, I usually get ink on my own hands when I use my feather pen. Feather pen? I've never seen one before. Sure you aren't making it up, pal. Bro. Mr. Rail's caused death was from being shocked, correct? That's what we think, but it's hard to tell from lying face down. It's bad enough, but it's still lamentable that someone would try to hide the truth. Are you sure that they were trying to hide something? Can't confirm it's real to the death of body position like that. It's bad. I'd like to examine the bodies in further detail possible. After this, you're not able to form a theory with them the way they are. Even an examination of the bodies is not able to find the perfect evidence, don't you? So you do have a point. Well, hurry up and get on with it. Abby? Yes, sir, we've taken enough photos of the scene, sir. And there you have it. Do you not approve? Of course not. What? Investigation of a crime scene is the work of detectives, but don't touch a thing. Hey, big fella, turn over the bodies for me, will you? Okay. Please forgive me, Mr. Faraday, sir. Come to, don't get emotionally involved. Remember, you're a detective. Yes, sir, understood, sir. Your femur, sir. Let it hair, your. Fine. I like how I noticed Dick before I noticed the blood. Something in his breast pocket. It's a fountain pen. Well, that obviously explains the ink stain. The ink stain was on his hand, right? Because Detective Bad's always telling me you should always write your name on everything you own. Yeah, somehow you do strike me as quite a forgetful individual. And, yeah. Mr. Faraday, how ironic is it on the lose of yeah, why did it have to be like this? I don't know what to think. What's that around his neck, though? Rather than beating yourself up, should you spend your time with the investigation? That text, but... Well, is that just part of his outfit? I guess so. Check the gun, see if it says anything. This one Mr. Rail got blown away by, right? That'll be your answer. Yes, sir. We found that the ballistic markings do match that gun. Now, ballistic markings are, the figurative fingerprints the gun leaves on a bullet when fired. Every gun leaves its own unique ballistic markings. Therefore, by looking at the markings on a bullet, you can tell which gun it came from. Yeah, that's it. Of course, I already knew all about that, pal. Maybe you'd be better off going back to your academy. Hey, come on, sir. Cut me some slack, will ya? And the bullet out fired from the started what fell to Mr. Rel. Knife one didn't test here, see? I wonder if the wound matches the knife Mr. Rel is holding. Labby? Yes, sir. Verifying now, sir. Make it quick. The look of things, one could deduce that the knife Mr. Rel is holding is what killed Mr. Faraday. Thought in the chest. Takes some guts to fire a gun in a courthouse. I mean, I've been a detective for a whole week and I still haven't fired a single round yet. There aren't any burn marks on its own. That must mean it wasn't at point-blank range. Wait, burn marks? The round goes very hot as it carries from a firearm. Therefore, burn marks are usually up when it's fired from point-blank range. Ergo, Mr. Rel must have been shot from at least a yard or two away. Sure do know a bunch of neat stuff for your age, pal. Apparently, this detective has as much common knowledge as your everyday marsupial. First enough to understand how the two men died. But Mr. Faraday took the gun, and then the knife from today's trial evidence. Then he aimed the gun at Mr. Rel, and fired. Yeah, with the point blank stuff, then because of how far away it was, yeah, it definitely had to be him attacking first. However, Mr. Rel managed to grab the knife and turn Mr. Faraday will be shot. And the two men fell together where they stood. That is my theory, in any case. What a crazy way to go. Still, something about the explanation just doesn't seem right. Yeah, I honestly don't know what, but I believe I now have a photograph on what happened here. So that means the stuff I have to check has nothing to do with anything else here, right? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Look on Mr. Friday's hand. I wonder if it might ink from his fountain pen. Like, was it like he was writing something and then he was attacked, but that somehow caused him to get ink on his other hand? Oh, let's ask the lab guy. Detective Gumshoe. I found out the substance on Mr. Friday's hand is the ink from his fountain pen. I see. Good work. You know, I've always wanted to say that, even if it was just one time in my life. Mr. Faraday wrote with his fountain pen in his left hand. I think it's fair to assume he was left-handed. Here's that Mr. Faraday's pen is very important to our case as well. Okay, if you say so, pal. But how do you get ink on your hand you're writing with, though? Like, I pretty much only write using pens, and I write right-handed, and I never end up with ink on my right hand, and I always end up on my left hand. No, we can't conclude that quite yet. It's still something I find very simplistic in this case. Yeah, these games, it literally is simplistic. Contradiction? What? Oh! Now we come to fix with the contradiction I spoke of, and it is this! Mr. Faraday uses left hand to write with his fountain pen. Ergo, he is left-handed. Which, I mean, I still don't understand, because how do you get ink on your hand you're writing with? Like, I end up with a marshmallow in my hair when eating s'mores, but even I don't end up with ink on my own hand I'm writing with when I'm using a pen. And yet, the handgun is in his right hand. Don't you find that odd that the left-hand Mr. Faraday would hold the gun in his right hand? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the great contradiction haunting this crime scene. Hey, you're right, pal, that does seem kinda strange. But how could something like that happen? Can't have the one conclusion and one alone. Someone else is here? Someone else put the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand after he died. Someone else? Plastic bag scattered on the floor and a gun in the wrong hand. Then the peasants have a shadowy figure behind the case. A person of vile intent is curious about keeping the truth from us. During the bag about, they're probably trying to steal a specific piece of evidence. Here's the autopsy report. It's trouble that Mr. Rail survived for a short time after he was shot. However, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously from a stabbing. Interesting. If that's the case, then wait, who was the one that was stabbed? It was Rel, right? Wait, no, it was Faraday. So yeah, Faraday definitely attacked first. Since if he was attacked first, he wouldn't have been able to. Oh wait, but no, it's multiple people, so that doesn't even matter. I mean, there was one other person. I mean, he's probably gonna end up Gumshoe being a suspect, but it's pretty obvious it's not him. Otherwise, well, unless you're a single. Steamer saucer. So it looks like this had some 2, 4 parts, 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, and 4-4, so I'm gonna go until I'm done with 4-2 and then I'm Of course, the incident began with Mr. Faraday attempting to get his revenge. The prosecutor went into a race between the accused and tried to kill the defendant. The defendant fought back and then heard them killing each other. It's all very clear and simple. There is absolutely no margin for doubt, except literally that a contradiction I just discovered. Do you really believe that to be true? Ha! So you're saying that just because I figured out the truth for you, now you don't want to believe it's true? It's alright, it's easy to prove my argument and prove it wrong. Well, if there are any contradictions you found, that is. Don't worry, I will. Testimony time? Faraday's death was instantaneous, while Mr. Rell survived for a short time. From this, it is obvious that Mr. Faraday died after he shot Mr. Rell. Mr. Rell was on the brink of death when Mr. Faraday's knife and stabbed him. Those are the facts of this case. Faraday's death was instantaneous, therefore he must have attacked first. Learning that logic to be false is probably the fastest way to show her that she's wrong. In that case, I can first look for any holes in her theory. Press everything like always. I truly believe that Mr. Faraday died instantaneously. I have the murder report right here. Mr. Faraday died instantaneously of shock due to being stabbed in the head. There, you see? It's been documented clear as day. Okay, well maybe I couldn't spend time suppressing things that... Look at... With this, like, I can't really get much info about it because it's just saying it. Like, this else is just saying. Yeah, I'll just press it.
Hold it!
Mr. Faraday shot Mr. Rell before he died. Do you have any basis for that statement? Your foolishness has no end, does it? Now I think to repeat myself. However, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously. That's all the basis I need. Alright, so if Mr. Faraday died instantaneously, then he must have attacked Mr. Rell before being stabbed. You're finally beginning to catch on, I see. Mr. Rell on the brink of death, so Mr. Faraday's knife and stabbed him. So you believe that at the time Mr. Rell stole the knife from Mr. Faraday? Mr. Rell became desperate as he did not want to die. Human beings can do amazing things when they are put to the test. So let's see the struggle. And again, Mr. Rell is able to grab the knife and stab Mr. Faraday. The messy Nicholas room is testament to the struggle. Yes, my logic is perfectly sound. No, it's not. Can you really say that it's perfect? What are you insinuating? Nothing. However, I can't let what you said slide by without filtering. I must be clear and precise. So, if you could append that statement to your testimony... Fine. The struggle to Mr. Rell used the last strength to counterattack Mr. Faraday. What struggle? I mean, like I said, a TV could have covered up the sound, but still. The two men were fighting. Their struggle would have surely caused quite a bit of noise. However, Detective Gumsy testified that he heard absolutely nothing. Huh. You place too much faith in that detective's testimony, you know? For the sake of argument, let's say there wasn't a fight. Then how did Mr. Rell get his hands on the knife? Mr. Faraday's bag was sitting right here in lobby number 2. Well, what I want to know is, why didn't they test for fingerprints already? Like, either way, there still could have been someone else's oh yeah, gloves. But still, there still could have been someone else's fingerprints. It's hard to imagine that perhaps Mr. Rell saw a chance and took it out at some point. So, what you're saying is this. Mr. Rell took a chance when he felt opportunity and took the knife from the bag. And then Mr. Faraday shot Mr. Rell after being stabbed. Yeah, it's obviously off. Wait, something doesn't happen. Oh, really? It's simply not possible for Mr. Faraday to have shot Mr. Rell after being stabbed. this is the thing that's saying that...
Take that!
Yeah, it is. According to the coroner's report, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously, meaning that he died immediately upon being stabbed by the knife. Oh, he cannot possibly have fired the gun after that. It does mean he was about to be attacked, but he could have shot them before he was attacked. Ooh, you got me. But of course, cousin, if the report's correct, then there's only one correct explanation. Suppose that Mr. Rell attacked first. And Mr. Faraday, who died of pain, he would have been able to kill Mr. Rell. Not like I just said. He could. It's possible, like I said, he might have been, he still could have been the first one to attack. Just Mr. Faraday, before he was attacked, shot them. So he was being attacked first, he just wasn't, he was in the middle of being attacked, he wasn't actually attacked yet. Whenever he shot. So Mr. Rell must have sent Mr. Faraday after he was shot, then they both. That's the only explanation that makes logical sense. You're getting your opponent's ideas in order to prove your own theory. I see, you've been studying this stuff, but I wanted to explain it to you as simply as possible. Before you foolishly suppose a foolish that only a fool like you could. I'm not even going to believe that only your opinions are valid. I still expect you to discover the truth that I described, perhaps you not. But this guy, you still got a ways to go. What are you talking about? Are you saying there's a flaw in my logic? Faraday died instantly. The fact that he did it was given rise to the contradiction in this scene. Contradiction here in this crime scene is... the order the body fell... Wait. Faraday was on bottom. And yeah, he had to have been... Let me get this straight. What you're arguing is this. Faraday took the gun from his evidence bag and shot Mr. Rell. Then, the wounded Mr. Rell found an opportunity to take the knife and strike back. Upon being stabbed, Mr. Faraday died on the spot, and Mr. Rell died thereafter. Oh, wait, I thought her reason... I got the two people mixed up. Oh, wait, no, I didn't get them mixed up. Take a good look at the order in which their bodies are piled. No! Mr. Faraday's body is lying on top of Mr. Rell's. Therefore, Mr. Rell must have died before Mr. Faraday. Impossible! Yes, I agree that it seems strange no matter what angle you approach it from. Which means that the real mystery behind the crime scene that we must solve is... No, not so fast, Miles Edgeworth. But now, I simply think that you ought to think a bit more outside the box. And that is even clearer now that the incident started with Mr. Faraday's murderous intent. Be sure to bounce back quickly. Explanation won't be enough this time. I'm going to take some very decisive evidence to prove her wrong. In this case, Mr. Faraday's body fell on top of Mr. Rell's. Two bodies fell into a pile. In that case, that they attacked each other at the same time. It really doesn't matter in the slightest that they fell in opposite order. So that contradictory explanation isn't absolutely correct. All I have to do is find a hole in her logic. Once I do, I can then present her with the evidence that proves the contradiction. I can't tell if there's one already or if I'm gonna need to press. I'm gonna press. So...
Hold it!
About that.
Objection!
You're saying so much testimony in order to gain some time to think. You're a real one for phony, aren't you? Too bad your trick only works on fools. That wasn't my intent. I simply wish for more details of how Mr. Faraday ended up on top of Mr. Rell. Someone's impatient. I was just about to explain everything. So do you think you could hold on for a minute? Ah! Franziska, I'll make you a deal. I'll hold on if you hold on to that whip of yours. Oh, I'll hold on to it alright, as I whip you. Ah! Well, now that you've quieted down a bit, I'd like to continue, if you don't mind. body fell into a pile.
Hold it!
The two fell on top of each other. Check that, nothing wrong. And don't you find that just be a bit strange? Not at all. Ugh! I can see it in her eyes. She's dead set against me from the bottom of her heart. Well, Edgeworth, if something's on here, you'll see that there's nothing strange at all. Nothing, the two men fell into a pile. This is new testimony, so it has to be something to do with this. No.
Objection!
What? Oh wait, no, this isn't new. I thought there were only 3 pieces, but no, there was 4. This isn't new. So let me go back and, so let me press that. They already know the contradiction is. They attacked each other at the same time, since one had a knife, they had to be close to each other. But, there's no, there's no burn marks. But if they were close enough to stab someone, they would have been in point-blank range. So Mr. Faraday had the 2 different weapons in his hands. He made to attack Mr. Rell's wooden oak knife and the revolver. And then, after Mr. Faraday fired the gun, Mr. Rell grabbed the knife as he was falling. He stabbed Mr. Faraday. That's how Mr. Rell wound up on the bottom, with Mr. Faraday on top. At close range, that is more than... Yes, it is possible, but... Well, if you have any other ideas, show me what you've got. Oh, I will. And to that extent, I'd like for you to append what you just said to your testimony. I don't see any point to that, but as you please.
Objection!
So you believe they killed each other at close range? Sorry, but that's impossible. That is written in the crime scene notes. Firing of the handgun did not leave gunpowder run on Mr. Rell's clothes. Therefore, Mr. Rell and the gun must have been separated by a distance of at least 2 or 3 yards. Ah! Yes, this is by far the biggest contradiction. 2 bodies are piled up on each other. The gun was fired from a distance. With there being no chance that Mr. Rell moved that far after being shot, it leaves only one possible explanation. What a completely foolish line of forethought from a thoroughly foolish fool. If I'm not right, then who was it that made the first move with the intent to kill, huh? Who? The person that attacked first with the murderer's intent, that would be... neither. Here in this room, contradictions appear no matter which man we claim attacked first. But there can only be one explanation. There was a 3rd person here. It was that 3rd person who killed both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. And set their bodies up to make it look like a double murder. The 3rd person is the real culprit. Miles Edgeworth, there's just one thing you're missing. Evidence, correct? Exactly. Everything you've said up until now is nothing but a story played out in your head. However, this is where the real test begins. You prove that there was a 3rd person involved in this crime? Well, it's not possible for there to only be 2 with the current evidence, so the fact that the evidence is what there isn't. Of course, if the 3rd person was truly here, that fact would resolve the glaring contradiction. Proof that has all been set up made it look like they killed each other. Present it, and lay bare in the front piece of the puzzle that's not yet in place. This piece of evidence that proves there is a 3rd person involved. Are you talking about the fact the gun was in the other hand, or the plastic bag?
Take that!
The gun in Mr. Faraday's hand, and the plastic bag with his blood on it. Okay, so both of them would have worked. These 2 items point to the presence of a 3rd person. How so? See all Detective Gumshoe's testimony. I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle. There wasn't a struggle in this room. And there couldn't be any plastic bags on the ground. Meaning that someone else must deliberately scatter them around. You not see the possibility in this. Disregarding the gun for the moment, there's a high probability of blood splatter when a knife is used on a person. The culprit held the knife with a plastic bag around it. You can use the bag to catch any blood splatter from when they withdrew the knife. Then, by spreading a few more plastic bags around, mixing the bloody one in with them, and arranging the room to make it look like there was a struggle between the two, they were able to conceal their presence. Ah! Looks like we've still got a long way to go in this investigation. Yes.
Objection!
Who the hell said that? Oh. Her. What the heck's up with you, pal? What's so bad? I advise you to put this piece of gumshoe under arrest. What? Yeah, you saw it coming, but she was the only other person there, so... I mean, well, that's evidence of her. What's the meaning of this? Looks like you're not man enough to display your own subordinates. Don't you dare. The detective claims he was there, standing in front of the door the entire time. But I have it on good authority that it was all a giant lie. Monsieur, I ask that you please explain that last statement. I'll let his honor explain it himself. I saw it with my own eyes, I tell you. During the recess, there was a period of time when there was no one in the hallway. What? See, Mr. Bad? So I ask you, why are the detectives who were supposed to be doing his job the whole time? And fabricate such a lie. Knowing Detective Gumshoe, he was probably in the wrong hallway. Gumshoe? Did you kill Faraday? No! Of course not, sir! It appears that the one who set this whole crime scene up was a detective. Basically renders his testimony a complete lie and wholly invalid. Looks like your perfect logic comes down, Miles. What do you mean? That straight up proves there was a third person. Oh wait, but oh yeah, but he wasn't enough. That isn't really a lie. Detective Gumshoe, now a suspect in the murder of 2 men. Let's spit out the truth, or so help me. I haven't lied to anyone, sir, honest. I really was there. I was in the hallway the whole time.
Hold it!
Detective Bad, I ask that you please do not act without my permission. After all, I am the one that is heading up the investigation, am I not? Don't talk like you know what's going on, boy. All I want is for this investigation to run perfectly. Perfection is the only wish of a disciple of Von Karma, after all. Therefore, before you take Detective Gumshoe into custody, I'd like to set the record straight on something. And what's that? And what did I ask Detective Gumshoe about? Detective Gumshoe, I take it that no one else was in that hallway at any time, correct? Huh? Of course not, pal. You're being awfully defensive. Might you be hiding something from me? Watch your mouth, pal. You can't go around saying stuff like that about me without any evidence. That's right, I have no evidence in this case. Miles Edgeworth, how can you be losing a battle with this detective? You're a disgrace. Maybe I should ask about something else. He didn't even ask what the state of the hallway was, though. Why were you missing from the hallway for a span of time? Look, pal, like I said, I was there the whole time, okay? But there's testimony against you that... Miles Edgeworth, why are you wasting our time with completely useless questions? And you could be committing the crime. No! Knowing Gumshoe, something dumb happened. There's straight up an hidden motive for the murder, though. But the one thing I'd like to clarify is Detective Gumshoe's motive for committing this crime. Motive, huh? Gumshoe, you got a grudge against Faraday or anything? No, sir, not me. Not a single bad thing against Mr. Faraday, sir. Is that a fact?
Objection!
You really have a problem with flying, don't you, Detective Gumshoe? telling you, I am not lying. The more unnatural you act, the more special you become, you know. If you want to motivate, I have one for you right here. Could you please share it with us? However, be forewarned that I won't hesitate to object to the place of advantage. That's all I'm interested in, the perfect explanation. You're serious, aren't you? Fine. You amuse me, so I'll humor you with a little courtroom practice. It was about a week ago. I saw the detective get stood out by Elizabeth Faraday in front of the precinct. He said they're super pale. That's a salary cut for you, you nitwit. A brand new detective suddenly getting a salary cut. That's reeking enough for a grudge. Well, how's that for the perfect explanation? You totally misunderstand me, pal. No matter how mad I get, I can never hold a grudge. Quiet. We can't trust anything you say. Sir. There's nothing wrong with the motives you propose, per se, but there are some gaps in our logic that need to be filled in. Thinking its perfect explanation may not be so perfect after all. That's that. Yeah, I have no idea what that says. Correct.
Hold it!
A week ago, the new detective Gumshoe are acquaintances? No way, I only met him in person today. And how did you know about Detective Gumshoe? Well, I've seen him around before.
Hold it!
Mr. Faraday was a detective? Yeah, you know what else? Mr. Faraday didn't actually known to get angry often. But there he was, totally beat right in the face. and the assigned detective stood there, pale like a ghost, like he was about to die. Just like the face he's making right now, right? Look, completely innocent, I tell you. Poor man. It's quite the team, the detective. He stood there, super pale, just trying to yell, "The salary cut for you, you nitwit." You just stood there, watching the unfold in front of you. Yeah, I have to say, it was really enjoyable, too. But that's why, when I saw Detective Gumshoe earlier, I knew to steer clear of him. No way. I thought it was because I had something stuck on my face. But you do! Huh? What I've got stuck on my face? Start with your eyes, nose, mouth. Oh, and those ridiculous eyebrows. Huh? Oh man, messing with your head is just too much fun. If you don't mind, I'd like to return to your testimony now. Sure, why not? A brand new detective suddenly getting a salary cut. That's reaching enough for a grudge.
Hold it!
The kind of new detective salary right off the bat like that. I'm not really familiar with the way you guys relate, but is that a common practice? You're cutting my salary. Didn't you threaten to do that to me earlier, too? I suppose I did. It's only natural to cut a worthless detective's salary down to their actual worth. My father didn't even fire anyone new or old within his statute. Do you think maybe that's reason enough for detectives to hate you people? Well, I guess. They really couldn't cut people's pay. Detective bad. Don't mean to Swan Karma cut your salary earlier.
Hold it!
I'd like to make him perfect. It's not to your liking. Fortunately for you, it's just not up to my standards. Oh, there's something you want me to clarify in that? What should I do? Could I reach an objection? Alright, if you could clear this one thing up for me. You're saying it takes some substantial motive for killing Mr. Faraday. However, what about his motive for killing Mr. Rel? His motive for killing Rel? That guy would know. There was no clear motive for both of the murders. Then I doubt this incident would have occurred, wouldn't you agree? there anyone else who might have had a grudge against either of the two men? Or could we look into that ourselves? Oh, in that case, I have absolutely no idea. What? That's impossible. You must know something. Wait. Please don't glare at me like that. It makes me laugh. I didn't even do anything and you're already laughing away. Well, anyway, the way I see it, as long as he had a motive to kill one of the two, the crime would have played out the way it did anyway. Oh? Do you care to explain your logic? This time, please try to provide a truly perfect explanation. Perfect that. Stop being so tight, words that are requisite trait for being a Von Karma. Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you shut this rude woman up. I wish you'd both be quiet for just 1 second. Oh well, I guess I just have to explain it to you kids. What if to kill the man? Fix the cat, noise. There's no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rowe that you know of! I really have to establish that someone had a grudge against one of the two men. Mr. Rose happened to be there because he witnessed Mr. Faraday's murder. Therefore, he was killed out of necessity and it was kind of complicated to kill each other. I wonder if that's really true. Is there no one out there with a grudge against both men? Let's take another hard look at the evidence for this morning's case. Whoever this person is, I forget the person on the right, I forget their name, but them. Hell, there's even proof that they were here. They straight up came over here to talk to someone. So yeah, I'm assuming I have to present that. In case you get internet, people are calling it an embassy staff member, and the two men who both one of the suspects in the case. If there's someone else I'm overlooking who is somehow related to them?
Objection!
Yep, that's right. Miss Yu, I believe there is someone you overlooked in making your statement. Or rather, is it because you'd rather not bring this person up? What do you mean? We are looking for someone with a reason to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rowe. I can think of at least one person that fits the bill. Who's a suspect in the original KGA incident? A member of the Korean Embassy staff, Mr. Manny Kochin. That's right, the very man who seen the visitor earlier out in the hallway. The man who killed a member of the Korean Embassy staff, Mr. Rowe. And the man who was the lead suspect of the KGA incident, Mr. Faraday. Are you telling me that Mr. Kochin has no reason at all to kill both of these men? Oh. I suppose he might have a reason or two. You covered for me, pal! Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're still a suspect, make no mistake about that. Perfect evidence, perfect testimony. It's the only thing I wish to hold. But I didn't do it! You will stay under my authority and go investigate Mr. Manny Kochin for me. Remember, I will not be very forgiving should any of this leak out. You want to investigate Kochin? You'd just be wasting your time. And why is that? Kochin was up in the viewing gallery, watching the trial. Or so I was told. Every cop in this place has been keeping an eye on the guy since he arrived. The real suspect we have is close to suppose so. No way, come on, Detective Dad. You gotta believe me, sir. I really wasn't that always the whole time, sir. Never took a single step into this room, sir. Okay then, are you saying there was someone else who passed through the hallway? No, there was no one else, sir. Then why could I believe you didn't do it? That's one incredibly foolish detective, standing right in front of the crime scene all by himself. As good as a confession of guilt. To admit, it's a bit strange. Most criminals just fabricate some sort of lie to escape their crime. If that detective really wanted to prove that he's innocent, you'd think he would have clearly self-reference. I spaced out while on duty or the like. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Go on, Gumshoe. Time for your interrogation. And also the fact that if he did it well, he wouldn't be in the other games, would he? Detective bed. Now, Edgeworth, I will go on ahead and report this to Papa. And that's how they say it, right, everyone? Ho ho ho! And, oh, they said and that as they say is that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I completely read that wrong and thought the joke there was supposed to be that they were referencing Phoenix Wright, but no. I mean, he wouldn't even know right at this point, but still. I thought it was a joke that about for something there, but no, I just read it completely wrong and ended up being a doofus. How long have I been live for? I have no idea because YouTube just said I've been streaming for less than 1 minute. Very helpful. So I'll check OBS. 2 hours. Well, I suppose we could both be getting back to our real jobs now, huh? What are we doing, Miss Yu? There's something I'd like to speak with you about. What is it? That I have to take a piss. Specifically yours. After this, I'm not going to be back to the standard games because, going by the order they were released in, so there's still, the second one of this game, and then there's, Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton, or whatever it was called. And there's also the Great Ace Attorney. One that was released on Switch recently, but honestly, it's just going to be cheaper to just, play the original with an English patch applied to it, so I'm just going to be doing that instead. So, what do you want to ask me about? The drunk case of the murder could have been an embassy staff member. Some people have begun calling it the second KG8 incident. Only among you law enforcement types. And what about it? I'd like for you to tell me everything you know about the original KG8 incident. I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know anything beyond what was reported in the paper. You're telling me the fact that someone murdered CCU, last name matches, you have nothing about... No, I believe you know much more. Since you are directly tied to the KGA incident. Crazy if you suffer a false accusation. This is not what you're supposed to be out at the courtroom, don't you know? I do. So I also know that I do have a leg to stand on here. Think you can stop making that ultra serious face in front of me? Ugh. If you could please stop laughing for just 1 second! I'm not going to make any headway like this. Just going to have to show her exactly how related to the KG8 incident she is. Miss Yu, I believe that I have proof of your connection to the KG8 incident. This file is your proof? Very well then. Why don't you tell me exactly how I'm related to the KG8 incident? Your connection to the KGA incident is through the victim. The victim's name is CCU. You would note that she has the same last name as you. Can you really still tell me with a straight face that you are not related to this case? Sorry, we're not related. What? Just kidding. You asked that question with such a serious look on your face. But I couldn't help but... Miss Yu, I ask that you please tell me the truth. Alright, I'll tell you everything I know. As As you guessed, the one who reported smuggling activities of the Amano group was my sister, CCU. As I thought, and she was killed right before she was to testify at the pending trial. By Manny Kochan. Because he was tried once and was acquitted, he gets to live out the rest of his cushy life completely carefree, all because of a lack of evidence. No, I heard that the evidence to convict him did exist. What? I heard that from Mr. Faraday himself after Mr. Kochan's trial was over. Apparently a man in black made off the most important piece of evidence. And the evidence had been tampered with? Isn't it just like a criminal to do something like that? Or... wait. I was about to say something, but it would end up contradicting it. Because I was gonna say the Yada Garasu took it, but then if Faraday is the Yada Garasu, he wouldn't have had a motive to kill Faraday anymore, because then he would have been the Rican he wasn't convicted. So either that means Manny Kochan actually didn't kill him, or, smuggling ring being run out by the Amano group by one of its secretaries. Okay, yeah, see, the smuggling ring, I knew that was it. Yeah. They bailed Mr. Kochan out. Turns out they were on leave with each other all along. How big was that smuggling ring? Was it a large operation? I don't really know. Which is why I wanted to become the lead defense on this case that people are calling the second KGA incident. But I haven't learned anything new at all. I was probably expecting too much, I know. You mean you think this case has nothing to do with the smuggling ring? I don't know what to think. Why did Mr. Kochan want to meet with you earlier? Actually, he came to watch the trial. Apparently, he only found out that I was a defense lawyer on the case after he'd arrived. He figured you could say hi, and one other thing. Looks like you couldn't resolve anything this time either. Too bad. What's that supposed to mean? Oh boy, stop it with the scary face already. I'm fine, really. I gave him a good slap across the face. The way he talks about slapping him as he laughs, saying away, it's kinda creepy. But it's just Mr. Bad said. It's not related to the double murder. That's random people in the gallery claim that he was in the seat the entire time. Talk about cruel fate. Well, that's about all I know. Sorry. Guess I wasn't much help, huh? It's not true. I'm sorry I made you recall such a painful time in your life. Edgeworth, you really are too serious for your own good. You really need to learn to relax. We wouldn't want you to die of stress, would we? Thank you for the advice, but there's no need to worry. I work in my own way, and I will catch this criminal in my own way as well. You'll see. Look at you with your game face on, ready to go. I'm making no such face. You know, laughter's the best medicine, Edgeworth. Don't you get tired of making such a serious face all the time? I'm charged with making sure all the criminals of this world are found guilty. I have no need for laughter. There you go, making that face again. Oh well. You gotta get going. I still have a few loose ends I need to tie up. KGA incident and this murder investigation. I believe that these two cases are related to each other somehow. Oh, I thought he said, is it? Then he said, but no, he said, it is. And I was like, I thought he said is, and I was like, huh, I wonder what makes you think that. Plus, that Detective Gumshoe. It's obvious he's lying, even though the lie is hurting his chances. Clearly, this case is far from over. But whether or not that detective is the murderer can only be determined once I have completed my perfect investigation. Mr. Von Karma, I swear to Uncle's honorable name, my name isn't Miles Edgeworth. That doesn't even make sense. Ah! Sir, what has become of the trial into the Caribbean Embassy staff member's murder? Indeed, since both the suspect and the prosecutor are now dead. The case will be dismissed. In other words, the trial ends here prematurely. And here I was hoping I would be able to do an actual case, but no, I won't be able to. And I won't be able to after this, because there's a second near that. And then I still wouldn't be able to because Phoenix Wright versus Clark Lane. And I still won't be able to because in the Great Gates, So after this game, there's still 1, 2, 3 more games before I can go to a normal game, before I can go back to normal trials in this game. Amazing. Just amazing. Look at you, doesn't have to wait a little bit longer for your big debut. I suppose it can't be helped. The evidence for the trial will be transferred to you in a little while. Sir, what do you think about the murder of the Caribbean Embassy staff member? And the murders of Miss Faraday and Mr. Rell? What an outrageous circus it has all become. This game series has been a circus from the start. Well, I guess this is the start, technically, but still. He brought it all upon himself with naivety. An outrageous circus, right, sir? If you grow weary of this topic, I will have you decide to a different case. Papa, you'll come and watch my courtroom debut next, won't you? I'll consider it. If I may please allow me to continue with my investigation. Whatever for. I know that there is already a suspect in the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. However, there is not enough evidence to prove that it was he who committed the crime. I'd like to continue investigating in order to find the perfect proof of his guilt. The perfect proof? Don't make me laugh. Of course, a person like you has no right to claim such a thing as perfection. Papa? Who do you think is the real culprit behind these murders? Miles and I were competing to see who could find the real killer first. Plus, being able to investigate a real crime scene is a really rare opportunity. To give us some real-life experience, wouldn't you agree? If you want to investigate the case that much, then do as you wish. And you're allowing us to continue. Of course, your top priority is to win. The solid investigation is one of the keys to winning. We have to make sure you become recognized and further prosecuted, don't we? It wouldn't be very interesting otherwise. I'm returning home now. Edgeworth, Francisca, you two out amongst the sheriff to stay for the results of your competition. Yes, sir. Of course, Papa. Francisca, thank you. What are you thanking me for? Logic Driller was built on that scruffy detective's lie. Like, she's doing all of this, yeah, like, she doesn't even know yet that Von Karma was straight up just the, Manfred Von Karma was straight up the one that just, you know, straight up going to frickin' shoot his dad to death. Seems like the competition is still on. Just as you wish. I couldn't let you get off so easily. Now let's see how well you follow your investigation from here, Miles Edgeworth. Or I guess you could say, how well you fare a day. I hate myself for making that joke. New man. What did me tell you? Didn't do anything wrong. Yes, I understand. Let's just calm down, okay, buddy? I don't get it. Oh, okay. I wonder what I can talk to Francisca about. Yes, what is it? And I'm also gonna send everything if she says anything. It's like there's a whole backside to this case we're not seeing. I'm sure we had thought that it was a case where 2 men had killed each other. We're lacking information, and as Von Karma, I can hardly call it perfect investigation. Indeed, it is as you say. I can't believe we agree on something. What is so revolting about agreeing? Anyway, our first move will be to speak with everyone related to this case. Indeed, even if you had not said it, I was planning to do so anyway. What was that last for? Represent everything she said anything. Do you think you can win this competition by simply showing that to me? Not at all. In fact, I was planning to thank you. I wouldn't be a prosecutor today without you and your father. I didn't really do much. You became a prosecutor first, that's all. But that's you waiting about. Very soon I'll be a prosecutor too. Good, then we can both send criminals away together as colleagues. Well, you can be sure that I will always... You can be sure that I will always get more convictions than you. Don't choose that to go as far as you think that you'll always win. Almost. The KG-8 incident. Huh. The defendant was acquitted in that case, but I don't think we've seen the last of it. The fact that he was acquitted on a lack of evidence is just revolting. It's inexcusable. Well, if it was my papa, he would have been found guilty in 3 minutes flat. Indeed. We would do well to watch and study more from our mentor. So that we may hear victim for all that we've tried. That will be our role. What's all this weed business? Don't let me in with you, Miles. These suspects they come across will confess everything to me before we even reach the trial. I'll tell you exactly who's the superior prosecutor. Clearly only one of us is playing to win here. They say that, yeah, both of them got defeated by Phoenix Wright in literally every trial they had against them. Unless that... No, yeah, I'm pretty sure that case was the third. Yeah, that case was in the third game, so it wouldn't have mattered, because that would have been goat odds. Wait, no, what is the second case? Otherwise, but the one case they did lose, it would have been because, well, the person actually was guilty, and because they hired someone to commit the murder, but still. I'm wondering what you think of this. I should need help with breaking the rules, Miles. As I said earlier, this is a competition, a battle of wits. If you want to ask someone trying to meet, start with yourself. In other words, you have no real opinions about this piece of evidence, do you? One of the weapons in this case. I pity Mr. Faraday. It's bad enough to be killed with evidence that he prepared himself. To also be killed in a courthouse of all places. Right in the middle of one of the trials he was running, too. It just goes to show that nothing in life is predictable. I'm just gonna say the same thing, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, right. Yeah, I wonder how to fight. This must be the judge's desk. You can tell by the gavel sitting on top. I had a dream once that I was being squashed from above by this gavel. Wait a minute, wasn't that something that was happening in one of the games? What, with Phoenix? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened in one of the games. It's such a weakling, Miles Edgeworth. I have no idea how frightening it was. I'm pretty sure that happened with Phoenix in one of the games, like so that at the beginning of the game. I think it was the second one too. It happened actually. The defense attorney's bench. I'd probably be sending on this side of the courtroom. I'd probably be standing on this side of the courtroom had that incident happened. Yeah, my mic died, just said, lol, I don't like you, and didn't even give me any battery warnings. What are you thinking about? Lately, the more wrinkly your face becomes, the less I'm able to read what you're thinking. Well, I never! I'll have you know I don't have a single wrinkle upon my youthful brow. Me, Dana, I'll be taking my rightful place behind this fence. By that time, I should already be standing here. It'd be downright disgraceful if I beat you to it, wouldn't it? If that were to happen, Franziska, I'll eat my carve. Can I examine the witness stand? Yes, I can. The witnesses stand. I'll make sure that each and every person that ever stands here will be found guilty. You say that like you haven't... That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard out of anyone in these games. You're saying literally every witness is guilty? If that's the case, with that logic, the frickin' parrot that Phoenix Wright had up on this stand was guilty. There are others besides the defendants that stand at the podium, you know. Thank you! I don't care, just make sure you never end up standing at one of these, or you'll be sorry. I'll keep that in mind. He has been up there many times since then. Miss you. Oh, it's you, Edgeworth, and who are you? Wait, where's the crime scene just now, weren't you? You should be barred for not knowing who I am. My friend Nick of Carmen and I am about to become the successor to the family name. About you? Yes, that means that now you're still just another kid. No, it's only natural that I didn't know who you are. What? Why are you whipping me? And why do I want pizza rolls? I just had pizza rolls before I screamed. Anyway, it looks like they're planning to hold the evidence a bit longer. There's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting. Sorry, but I have a few more questions to ask you. Look at you, I've got strengths with lines on your forehead. And that's to ask of you. What exactly is so funny? Sorry, I'm just bad at dealing with super serious atmosphere. Apparently, they failed to teach you proper behavior at the crime scene in law school. I feel much better now, so what is it you want to talk about? I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder. You were in defense lobby number 1 the whole time up until I heard the gunshot. By we, I mean Mr. Bad. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask yourself. Or what's Detective Bad? Why? We had a little something to discuss, that's all. My first, it was my first trial, too. But that declaration of war, unlike it is to be young and carefree. What a nice, sweet, clean bag you've got yourself there. I'm jealous. I'm sure its clean will dull over time with experience. Are you saying your reputation will also tarnish over time with it? That's not what I meant. Well, you just can't avoid some things in life. I never allow my badge or my reputation to become tarnished. That literally happened before the first game even took place. Your sister was killed in that incident, and the defendant Meng Token got off scot-free due to a lack of evidence. Hold on, no, I'm thinking. He does have a... He could possibly have a motive for killing Faraday, but Mackerel, I can't think of one. For Faraday, it would be the fact that her sister was killed in it, in the case. And Faraday was the Yatagarasu, and that evidence that was needed was stolen. He could have been the one that stolen it, so then, suspect wasn't caught. So he has a motive for Faraday, but I can't think of one for Mackerel yet, at least. So frustrating. The prosecution was a breath away from putting him in. He's not lacking on this particular topic, though it's to be expected. I can't believe what a forceful face you're making. That fish is totally killing me! Well, that moment of seriousness was short-lived. Too much central evidence in the motive. It all points to that detective, doesn't it? On top of that, even his testimony turned out to be a lie. Well, that's what you get when you trust a criminal. They're all just liars in the end. All criminals are liars? Well, at least we agree on something. The detective is telling me a lie that is nothing but a disservice to himself. You're really too naive, Edgeworth. You don't understand if I could leave even the smallest mystery unsolved. I can't really claim that I've conducted the perfect investigation. Perfect investigation. Speaking of, I hear that wacky laugh when he does the mystery I may never solve. It was killed this night, correct? Feel bad for him. Being judged by evidence to prepare yourself, that's awful. Miss Yu, what do you think about this piece of evidence? What do I think? Well, other than the blood, it's a very pretty and ornate knife. I'd love to use it as an ornament in my home. If it's alright with you, may I have it? What are you talking about? This is a weapon that would use to kill someone with. Why so serious? I think that someone needs to loosen up. There she goes again. Mr. Rail was killed by the very gun he used to kill the embassy staff member. He speaks of the concept of karma, I assume. I get to take your life into your own hands when you commit a crime, correct? I never thought I'd be dealing with the gun that was soon upon becoming a prosecutor. For a veteran like me, they're pretty much par for the course. To be honest, even if it is this month, I've always wanted to try firing one. Hey, is that thing loaded? Do you think I could give it a try right now? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some kind of toy. Don't be joking. Duh. Why does that mean I have to say a joke to her? My throat is hurting from all this fake laughing. Not only does just her existing hurt my throat, so does not Francisco Manfred Bog Karma existing hurt my throat. Miss Yu, what do you think about this piece of evidence? Especially, Edgeworth, I'm interested in finding out what you think about it. I don't really know all that much about it. Then I don't really know all that much about it either. Sorry, guess I can't be of any service. Shouldn't push her too much, she'll just start laughing again. You're a piece of evidence. Get wrecked. That's that. Nothing going on. I think that you are acquainted with Detective Bad. Yeah, he was a detective in charge of the KP8 incident. I mean, KP6, KP8. The detective is also related to that incident? That's right, he was the one who was protected my sister, Stinky. Well, you know how that turned out, don't you, Edgeworth? No, Detective, I have no idea what you two are talking about. But that's the KP8 incident from my papa. But how does that case relate to you, Miss Yu? The victim of that case used to use my little sister. She couldn't figure that out on her own? You're making that super serious face again. I'm fine, really. Just making it a point to rub some more salt in his wounded pride every time I see him. The way he talks about doing that as he runs away is kind of creepy. Well, speaking of Mr. Bad, he and Mr. Faraday had today me up just about every single time the Yatagarasi made a move. Hold on. In that case, maybe the Yatagarasi wasn't just Mr. Faraday, but maybe it was both of them. Like, that makes sense. Practically a given that the two would meet up at every one of the crime scenes. Actually, he did mention that he was in charge of the Yatagarasi investigation earlier. It's not too far of a stretch considering that he's just straight up one prosecuting the Yatagarasi cases already. Maybe I should ask her what she knows about the Yatagarasi in more detail. The murder you were with Detective Bad. But don't you orders you, could we discuss the trial with your client during a recess? We do, and that's what I was planning to do. Mr. Faraday was being rather threatening, and he dragged Mr. Rell away. After that, Mr. Batty came to lobby number 1, so we just stayed there and talked. I want you to go talk to Detective Bat about. Nothing interesting, I just insulted him some. Talked about how the trial was going, and then I insulted him some more. Well, she's not laughing, her mouth seemingly spews nothing but insults. Anyway, Mr. Bat and I were in Senate lobby number 1 when the murders occurred, so I really can't tell you anything about the hallway of lobby number 2. I see. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your client, Mr. Mackerel. Now, your client first claimed to be the Yatagrasu, is that correct? Yeah. Once I heard that it was the Yatagrasu that had made off with evidence from the case, I began to ask Mr. Rell all sorts of questions, but to no avail. That's the motive. The motive could have been either, the motive is that the Yatagrasu, like I said, it's the same motive as she had for Faraday, but he had no way to know which one it was, and he just didn't want to bother or something, so he ended up killing them both to eliminate the chances of either one of them being the Yatagrasu. Mr. Rell was not the Yatagrasu, he had just made that up. He made it up. Mr. Rell's found was caught on tape by the security cameras, but there is no footage of him peeking into the Philippine embassy itself. Hold on for just 1 second. You mean to say that you knew that he was not the real Yatagrasu? And that he was just another cold-blooded killer and you were ready to defend him? Yes, that's right. I see. So defense lawyer is actually just someone who helps to cover for criminals. But defense lawyers are so detestable, but they are no match for us Von Karma. I don't believe it, you're serious! Why don't you save that face for something really worth being serious about? Edgeworth, do you remember what I said earlier? I just have my own agenda. I'm still on the hunt for leads regarding the KPA incident, alright? That is not a single form about finding a known killer. Don't put words in my mouth, I said you know something. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Rell was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him ever. The thing just suggests I was going to. Sorry, forgive my rashness. Miss Yu, I was wondering if you could tell me about the Yatagrasu. Yatagrasu, huh? Like, I'm able to say Yatagrasu perfectly fine. Then whenever I talk about the Code of P and Embassy, I end up trying to figure out 50 times how to say it. Yatagrasu, huh? I don't really know much about that character myself. We do get a lot of consultation requests from companies to defend them. Requests from companies? The Yatagrasu isn't some petty thief out for money, you know. Alright then, perhaps the Yatagrasu is in the business of stealing people's lives? You're not very funny or witty, are you, little Miss Montana? Mordecai, be careful about who you whip. Be careful or we may be sued by— There. I chose carefully, just like you wanted. That just now was hilarious, little Misty. Of course it was. What is wrong with these two women? Why does my pain give them delight? And so in the end, what is the Yatagrasu? I have to say, I'd never even heard of this thief when I was in Germany. Yatagrasu deals in information, mainly in digging out dirt about facts and dealings in the like companies. Yatagrasu is a vigilante who steals such info and makes it public for all to see. Vigilante or not, the person just sounds like another criminal to me. I suppose you could put it that way too. But either way, I get a lot more clients now thanks to that thief. Sounds like some few is profiting immensely. I suppose I've gone all I can out of Miss Yu. I can move on to some Detective Gumshoe now. Anything you want to talk about friends with dogs yet? Nope. So
man. Fuck this gumshoe man thing. Detective Gumshoe. Hey, you pal, you're here. Yow! And even now, he's getting whipped by Von Karma. As am I. I don't think I needed to whip him to let him know that. I didn't do it, pal. I swear on my honor as a detective, I really didn't. No words are useless. I place my trust only in the evidence, detective. Once the investigation is fully over and should we find out that you are the killer, there will be no mercy to be had for you. Have a heart, pal. But you're not worried, right? Girl, you still have nothing to... After all, you have nothing to worry about if you really are innocent, that is. That's right. Hey, pal, go and do your perfect investigation and get the real killer for me, will you? I would have done so even had you not requested me to do detective. So you and Mr. Faraday had a small meeting last week, did you? What exactly did you do to make Mr. angry? Because it's actually Detective Bad, same thing myself, pal. Turns out he was mad at me because on my very first day as a detective, I reported it in my usual post instead of the Criminal Affairs Department. By the time I got down to Criminal Affairs, I was really late. And that's when he gave me that huge speech. I was doing the exact thing in elementary school. The first day of school every year, I'd always wanted to go to my old class. Instead of being detective to be compared to a mere school child. Then to be a prison guard in front of the door to walk into the tube during the recess. However, when did you receive the order to do so and from whom? Earlier at around 3:20 from Detective Bad, pal. Today's trial took a really crazy turn, so I was told to make sure nothing happened to Mr. Faraday. Yet something did happen to him, correct? It looks like it was a total waste of manpower to assign you to guard duty. Ow! Your words sting worse than your whip, pal. That was Detective Bad who ordered him to stand guard, huh? Now then, Detective Gumshoe, is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Nope, not a thing, pal. Now take a look at what you're carrying on your person. Ah! Wait, you can't do that! There's nothing of any particular value here. Well, my handguns and badge were confiscated by Detective Bad, so, you know. And what is that with the envelope that you're taking out of your coat pocket? Ah! Hands off, pal! Just show it to us already. Ow! Annual bonus deck within $500 total, except there's no check inside. You've had your look, now give it back, pal. My first bonus is a brand new detective. I just got it in cash today. I had literally no cash on me up until I did, you know? That envelope is really special to me. I'll give it back. You don't need rubbish like this, don't worry, we'll throw it away for you later. How could you... Sorry, but I need to take it into questioning now. I think I've asked him just about everything I needed to. No, wait, that's easy to check, but there's one thing I could reconfirm. Sir, after you wait a second, I still have one thing I'd like to reconfirm. Understood, but please make it brief, sir. Once I hear it from that horse now, let's confirm whether or not testimony about the crime occurred is true. Correct. No mistakes about it, pal. We're not just putting that no one passed through the hallway either. That also correct? Yep, not even a single lamp passed through that hall while I was on duty. You realize that's why you're such more difficult for yourself. Huh? Oh, but it's true. I didn't see anyone go through the hallway, and I didn't hear anything else, pal. But the killer found a way to kill the two guys. Guys, that's beyond what I can even imagine. We intend to continue telling this ridiculous lie, but why would he do so given this situation he's in? I believe a thorough investigation of the hallway in front of the defendant's lobbies is in order. Ah! You! Why did he... How could you have not noticed that coming? Wasn't that the child I thanked Muggy for earlier? What did you do? Kick him in the balls or something? I'm not sure it works to kick him just in the back, or kids can sometimes be so cruel. Sounds like you dropped something. You can arrest the girl. She might turn out to be a valuable lead. I believe some sort of punishment may need to be dealt to the next time we meet. I believe that's all that's needed of this man. Now for Detective Bad and the judge. You have to confirm he was correct. The judge of that scruff face, right? Suppose we should inspect the hallway in front of lobby number 2 next time. I suppose so. Shall we head on over, Franziska? I'm assuming they just look super similar, and that's what. Lobby number 1 and hallway. Oh, did you see anything else? No, I don't think so. I see. Well, thanks for your cooperation. Oh, it's nothing. Just doing my duty as the defender of the law. That'll be all for now. I'll ask again if I have any other questions. Anytime, detective. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a few loose ends I have to tie up. Oh, you're that new prosecutor Mr. Von Karma recommended, right? My name is Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. I'm Manager Von Karma's daughter, Franziska Von Karma. That's become a successor to my genius father any day. I see, Mr. New Prosecutor recommended by Von Karma. I hit my tongue! Are you alright, Your Honor? Please feel free to refer to me as Miss Von Karma, Your Honor. As for him, the Edgeworth, right? Apparently somebody doesn't let him work with his proper title. Oh, very well then. I shall call you Miss Von Karma and Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Your Honor, Mr. Edgeworth is fine, sir. Now, about your earlier testimony. Yes, what about it, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd like to ask you a few questions about what exactly you saw. Alright, after all, it's my duty to clarify my testimony as a defender of the law. Really appreciate your cooperation, Your Honor. Now, the first thing I will need to do is figure out the detective's exact movement. I suppose not. That's somewhere else. Okay, well the window's open. That's obviously suspicious. And look outside. Well, I thought the killer could have escaped through here. Of course not. This is the 3rd floor after all. Here's that bars were installed on this to prevent people from falling out. Bars? What bars? You cannot see them from your vantage point. Whoa! Must remember not to bring up a taboo subject again. And there's this here. What's this? It's a pink-colored piece of trash made of rubber. I feel like I've seen something like this before. All I see is a piece of garbage. But you know, the fact that there's litter running loose inside the courthouse is simply unforgivable. Ah! It's not like it was I who littered. Rubbish belongs in a rubbish bin. The ants are hard at work carrying their food home. It's a marvel that they can make such comparatively large objects inside. If you want to carry out the muggy Von Karma name and not be squished under it, you better work extra hard just like these ants. Same goes for you, Franziska. Ugh! What's the matter? I pricked myself on one of the cactus needles. I didn't think the needles on this thing would be so sharp. Well, what did you expect? Can you imagine how bad it would be if you were hit on the head by one of these? Anyway, this cactus is unrelated to this. I really think so. Because I believe that this cactus sitting on this window is completely related. Oh, well then, I look forward to your explanation on how exactly it is related. Was the cactus over there earlier or something? Okay, yeah. Maybe because of the flowery smell, but it doesn't really make sense. But maybe like they got hit by the cactus and like that made them drop the whatever this is. Yep.
Pink rubbery substance. I saw this in a different form earlier today. I believe this is a piece of a popped balloon. I suppose that's possible. The balloon probably got a little too close to our friend, the windowsill cactus. That would be the logical conclusion, yes. Wait. Is that the gunshot Gumshoe heard? He didn't hear a gunshot, but he heard a balloon popping. Wait. Or that could have been what the judge heard, because he said it sounded like a party popper or something. And I guess a balloon popping would sound more like a party popper than a gunshot. Your Honor, I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Where were you at the time of the murder? Do you suspect me of something? No, nothing of the sort, Your Honor. Very well, you may continue with your testimony. Your Honor, it's your testimony, Master. Oh! I had no idea you were chasing after me or my testimony. Maybe the sense that I might want to avoid being in a trial run by this judge. Well, that can be a problem. It happens almost all the time for you. Your Honor, I'd like for you to please take a look at this piece of evidence. Very well, the court will accept this in the evidence. No, wait, that's not what I showed it to you for. Mr. Edgeworth, if I may, I suggest you're throwing up on court procedure a bit more. What evidence is shown before me without the evidence, that is the law of the court. Your Honor, I'm sorry to say this, however, this rule does not apply to the outside world. Come to think of it, I suppose court is not in session right now. Being passionate about one's work is one thing, but to confuse it with real life. Oh, it's a courthouse special Swiss roll. That's such a nice fluffy texture and just the right amount of sweetness to it. And it's made from all natural ingredients. So of course it's easy to digest as well. I see. Actually, they decided only recently to sell these rolls at the courthouse special. Of course, I've been sending in my special requests all along. Why don't you try sending in a request once in a while? Oh, I just have to think of a good suggestion by next time I come here. Stump your elbows too. Yeah, it's pretty sure you'd have to say something about the Swiss roll, but I'm not really sure about anything else, but I'm just checking just to make sure. You'd probably say something about the prosecutor's badge, but... I don't get why the badge is always considered part of your evidence. Like, evidence to what? Your... Okay, so may have ended abruptly, but we will meet again. Oh, I'm looking forward to that day, Mr. Edgeworth. As a court prosecutor, you might even see me in your courtroom a few times. I hope you'll treat me with even greater respect than now. I only ask that you please do not bring a weapon to my courtroom. I'm afraid that issue is not up for negotiation. As long as the whip can't reach the sea, I'm sure his honor will be safe.
I think. I mean, it can't with her current whip. Let's see here. Now then, how should I put this? When you get to be my age, you need to pay more frequent visits to the restroom. Go, take a look through the window at the end of the hall. You'll see a small window. That is the window to the restroom. In other words, you can see clearly into the hallway from the men's restroom. When I was going into the restroom, that detective jumped to it when he was sitting in front of the vending machine buying something from it. However, in this I couldn't believe, when I was about to exit the restroom, there was not a soul in the hallway anymore. Your Honor, if you could please calm down, I explained to you rationally. Oh, I'm really sorry. Please let me regain my composure. It was really suspicious. That's what my finally honed judge's intuition said. Although, well, until the murders occurred, I just sort of brushed it off. Oh, that was this judge that understood the consequences. I wonder if you can really see the men's bathroom window from there. You can, I'm looking at it right now. The man that you showed me the view of once. Suspects that her eyes was limiting her ability to see. Probably all I'm going to find out from his honor. Your address may return to my other duties now? Yes, I'm sorry to have held you up. Thanks for your cooperation, Your Honor. Oh, anytime, Mr. Edgeworth, anytime. Citizens in this country seem rather friendly. Yes, it's not a little wishy-washy. However, I hear that they are known to hand down very fair verdicts. The heck is there for me to check still? I guess I could check the vending machine again. I knew it had something to do with it because I checked it earlier because there was a person under. No, I might as well talk. It's a pretty safe hallway, but it's nothing compared to the ones at home. Indeed, one comment house is a bit too. However, you don't think much space. There's nowhere for that scruff face to hide. Well, other than the crime scenes that beyond the stores, I can't believe it's much earlier to drawing conclusions. That's all the entire time. Not only need you to gather more information. To do that, I'll just have to examine everything I see here by myself. According to the judge, someone's looking through the restroom window. You can see from this window at the end of the hall. The end of this hall? You know exactly how true that statement is, don't you? Well, it is possible to get a pretty clear view of the hallway from this restroom. There's a really immense bathroom window through the window at the end of this hall. Of course, can you not see it? Ah! The man that you showed me the studio once. So that you still in that window once again anyway. Okay, so I might as well check it again after I show her these other things. Daniel bonus, I'm going to put a huge piece of evidence. This will obviously point aside. What do you think about the low amount of money? Pathetic amount for pathetic detective. I think it's rather suits him. Don't you think you're a bit too low even for an officer like him? I can tell you the fool that I'd never trust anything to do. Fools like him only watch my record full of foolish mistakes. Not that it matters. I never have to work with that fool anyway. It's a hard fool for you, man. Let go. Yeah, I'm gonna check the window again. Oh, I can pan down. Whoops. I accidentally hit Steam, so open. Okay, so let's down. There on the fence. It smells like some sort of sweet substance. I can't believe there's someone going around studying the courthouse for staying. Come down, Francisco. Now, take a good look. Think this mud was kind of like a handprint to you? Suppose it could be.
means that perhaps we can lift the friends of the person who sullied the dispense. Let's see, and then we'll know the identity of our mystery slog. You there, lab technician. Can you please find out who this handprint belongs to? Sir, yes, sir. The results of the fingerprints now, sir. And we know who they belong to. So, the fingerprints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Oh, interesting. Good work, officer. There you have it. Yes, I suppose so. Now we know the identity of the person who dirtied this pen. I sense that you and I will be using this information in very different ways. Yeah. So, is there anything else here I can check? The bench itself? They're pouring out of a hole in this bench as well. I wonder if the inside of this bench consists of nothing but ants. Don't you dare continue with that gross line of thought. I'm sorry. Let me see what I have in my logic right now. Just the lobby number 2 window, that's it. Oh yeah, I could try examining the other vending machine. One that the person's not at. Oh, well, I immediately saw that. It would appear that this vending machine sells snacks and various other foods. Just lucky, what would they think of next? Don't be a jerk in court, or let these beef jerks. 1 packet for $9. Then express milk, 1/2 pint for $7. Stay neutral as a Swiss do for the end until the end with the You really just had to throw that in there. They're awfully overpriced. The lineup is simply awful, period. Speaking of snacks, I wonder if that Swiss roll is a little road chocolate from this machine. I was wondering about that myself. Examine. Stay neutral the end with me. The end of what? I assume it means the end of the fry. But it means that one can eat these during a recess? You can't eat during a trial, so I suppose the only time you can eat them is now, huh? I wouldn't mind if you wanted to eat one now, but it's one past 2 after all. We're in the middle of an investigation, but I don't have $6 on. Who are you, Gumshoe? If you want, you can pull out money and buy a pack together. If I have to split it with you, then I don't want it. Fresh milk. What exactly is that supposed to mean? But it means that the milk is freshly milked by various dependents on trial right now. No, I think it might mean that it was milked right here from various dependents. Now, Edgeworth, you can't possibly be serious. Of course not. But do I have them watched right now? Okay, just vending machine in the window. And it's looking bad. Line your opposition with some OJ. Are they promoting violence? Don't worry, my whip will make sure that anybody following this advice won't be for long. Compared to the sting of a whip, the sting of orange juice may not be so bad. I mean, if it's in their eyes, then... In hot water, you might need a hot dog. Hot dog water! It looks like this slogan was decided to be a public contest. The winner was Prosecutor Winston Payne? What a pathetic slogan. No presence at all. If it was up to me, it would read, if you leave matters in a Von Karma's hand, everyone in court will be found guilty dogs.
Objection!
Overruled! don't be a jerk in court, like you Steve jerk.
Objection!
Now that's true. Letting you agree that it's a very clever pun. You really think they put that much effort into the product, eh? When a foolishly fool could understand the foolish thinking of the fool who made it up. You're acting so foolishly that you got thoroughly mad and now utterly famished. You had a path of these, all you have to do is act like a normal person. Don't let the prosecution and the defense make a ham sandwich out of you. Sounds like it's directed at that ham of a judge. Well, it certainly isn't directed at me. I cannot maneuver him any day. Wait, that's it? That's literally all there was here? Just that logic and those lines of dialogue? I feel like I'm missing something here. Yeah, but it's saying I won't rest until... That means I'm still missing something. That's something there? What are these black speckles? I believe it's a pile of ants eating away. Ooh, that detective! He claims there's not a single ant to buy him. And yet here's a whole hill of them. Ah! What are you hitting me for? A replacement for that detective. Perhaps I could add a deduction to the detective's growing type of pay cuts. I wonder what the ants are eating. And the look and sweet smell of it, pieces of cake and chocolate. My house Edgeworth. The courthouse is kept pristine at all times. Was it me that dropped food on the ground? The courthouse? Must be. I have to clean. This is... I think I understand what's going on. It was through the window that he looked. He didn't see Gumshoe when he looked through the window. He saw him at the vending machine. He was getting a Swiss roll. He was eating it, which is proof because of those fingerprints that show it's his. And then he dropped it. The judge looked through the window and didn't see him because he was bent down trying to pick it up. A Swiss roll? Why would a courthouse sell a thing like that? Does not seem like the right venue. However, it is being sold right over there. The vending machine? Ah, I see. They knew for the Swiss roll to for $6. Talk about expensive. Given the fact that it's on the expensive side aside, the fact that the cake, crumbs, and chocolate bits were found in the hallway suggested that they came from a Swiss roll that was purchased from this machine. Also, a vending machine selling hot dogs? That's... Well, there are vending machines that sell cars, so that's not really much of a stretch, but still. I think I have a pretty clear picture of what happened here now. Naturally, after all, I'm here, aren't I? Detective Gumshoe must have sat on his bench as he ate a Swiss roll. And as he ate, he dropped it on the floor and sullied the bench. Ugh, how could he have not cleaned up after himself? How utterly despicable. Oh, and even just sitting down, the judge can't see him. Don't you dare whip me again. It wasn't I who made the mess in the first place. Anyway, if it was indeed Detective Gumshoe who bought this Swiss roll, that creates a rather interesting contradiction of facts. A contradiction? Where? Take another look at the special courthouse setting in order. What? What do you want me to deduce? Oh. It's that he didn't have enough money, but I think I understand. He had coins on him. He gave it to Kay Faraday, which is why he came up to Miles Edgeworth to get a dollar. And then, so he did that so he could give it to Detective Gumshoe. So that's actually just further proof there that this is actually what happened. He didn't even have a...
Yeah, he must have asked her for $1 in exchange to split it, so that way he could afford it. But then she didn't have $1, and the vending machine only it didn't look like there was a spot for coins, so she had to go and exchange it for $1. Yeah, oh wait, no, it looks like there is a spot for coins, but it just has to be something to do with that. I'm gonna go talk to the judge. If I even can. Can I not leave this area? Oh yeah, he'd be in the defendant lobby. Joy. Yeah, I could probably talk to Detective Bad, too. Too bad, I have something I wish to inquire about. Hey, how about doing some actual work, you? I'd like to inquire if Detective comes to movements during the recess. You're getting in the way of the investigation. I have an order from Mr. Von Karma himself. Plus, I still have to hold investigation in school. Plus, I still hold investigation for you. So I hear you were the one who told where Detective Gumshoe to come down here. Faraday, that guy was just accused, you know? I just knew something was gonna happen. My detective's instincts told me. Not as good as Diggy, you couldn't even protect one lone prosecutor.
Hold it!
I think you need to apologize. Sorry. Terribly sorry, Detective Bad. Please continue. I used the phone on the first floor and called this precinct. I told him to send somebody over. And that detective's the one that showed up. When only upon his arrival did Detective Gumshoe stand guard. Bad? Yeah, I waited for him on the first floor. After he got here, we came up to the defendant lobby together. We entered the hallway and ran into you. He told us that Faraday was really mad, and that he dragged the well off the lobby number 2 and had ordered something. And Faraday had said to not let anybody interrupt them. So what choice did I have? All I could do was tell the big lug to stand guard outside. Around what time did all that take place? Let's see, I think it was about 30 minutes before I heard the gunshot. But giving the big lug his time, and he never left the hallway, not once. Oh? And how can he make such a claim? One of the guards out in the store named Lobby swore to me he did it. That detective never left the hallway, then what did he disappear off to? That's simple. He must have gone into lobby number 2, just as I expected. No, he was just sitting on the bench, and that other judge didn't see him. He and I were in lobby number 1 next door. The one without an alibi. And the one without an alibi, Gumshoe. I think I'm still missing some pieces of information. It's a bed. You also heard the gunshot, did you not? Yeah. I heard it when I was in French lobby number 1. That's why I came running towards lobby number 2 together with you. What time elapsed between you hearing the gunshot and your arrival on the scene? Less than a minute. What were your movements upon hearing the gunshot? I grabbed the big lug who was just walking around in the hall, and raced into lobby number 2. And that's when we discovered the bodies, in that order. It makes you discover the crime scene, right? Yeah, I guess it does, little miss. About to become a prosecutor very soon. We'll treat me with the dignity I deserve, or else. If you wave that thing around anymore, and I'll have you arrested for obstruction, little miss. You wouldn't dare. Just joking. Like I said, it's really something if you can make Francisco behave. Are we about done? Is there anything else I could ask him about? I guess the time he heard the gunshot? I'd agree to tell me the exact time he heard the gunshot. It was around the end of the recess, and the trial was about to start again, I think.
He was supposed to make time for himself to transfer the evidence he was holding. But I got the sense he wasn't gonna show for the handoff. So I figured I should go get him or he'd be late. And just as I thought that... Bang! The sound of a gunshot hit my eardrum. I hit the gunshot right before the trial was about to restart. Are we done here? I don't have any time to waste. Oh, come on. All you're doing is standing in front of the store doing nothing. I get the sense that he is somewhat investigating this. However, that he's keeping us under surveillance. But to what end? Because of that may ask that you cooperate with us for just a bit longer. I don't have anything else to say to the two of you. You guys were the ones who said you wanted to investigate in the first place. Fine then, be obstinate. Let's excuse me, please. Come on, Miles. You may no longer be willing to help us. However, I ask for the forensic scientist cooperation. Do as you like. I believe I now have to carry some grasp on what happened here. Well, I do too. Alright, Francisco, would you care to share who you've come with? Well, why should I do that? We're still in the middle of a competition, you know? We'll be checking to see if your conclusions are wrong first, so you go ahead. I'm excuse that he's going this far to ensure that he's wrong. Very well, but first we need to pay his honor of his correct testimony. Well, that's what I wanted to do. Alright, I'd like to test your witness testimony to see how it stands up. Do you doubt me? Am I your nose suspect? In a sense, I suppose you could say that. Whom you would judge is nothing but a common witness before Von Congress. Silence in the courtroom! Silence, I said! Mr. New Prosecutor recommended by man from Uncommon Fountain. Mr. Prosecutor expected a man from Uncommon. But your tongue again, didn't you? Ahem. The defender of the law, I could never give false testimony. You can even place me under oath if you want. Very well then, your testimony if you please. In the recess, went to the restroom. There's one on the hallway side. In other words, I could see into the hallway. I entered, I saw that chick buying something from the vending machine. But when I was about to enter the restroom, it completely disappeared. It didn't disappear, he was just sitting down. The detective that goes missing while on duty. That sounds mighty suspicious to me. He was just sitting down. Please listen to listening to testimony that I got caught up in the excitement. Sorry, Your Honor, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to spoil your fun now. He didn't disappear, he was just sitting down. What could I say? Fingerprints?
Objection!
What was that finger wag for, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you know it's rude to shout objection while someone's giving testimony? If you truly are a man of the law, then you must always be vigilant. For example, I myself never let an opportunity to shout objection pass by me. Well, Edgeworth, it's one thing to be passionate about your job, but this is real life. What some people may say it's a pot calling the kettle black. Honor, I wonder if you might take a look at this for me. What is that filth? I never saw someone dirty the hallway fence like that. Who's the culprit? The party here I found guilty of uncleanliness. You must know that Menstellier has already been placed under arrest thanks to your earlier testimony, Your Honor. Oh? Well, that's good. But who was it? We were about to discover something from the smudge on the bench. I think it comes to be fingerprints. I have been pleading just murder yet to go and dirty the courthouse too? Guilty! Your Honor, please calm down. We're sure that the detective is the one who made the mess on the bench. We have not yet established what actions related to double murder. What do you mean? The detective bought a pack of Switzerland from the vending machine, and then promptly sat down on the bench to eat one. He comes and puts the chocolate on the floor under the bench. The detective comes to fingerprint to take my conclusion to be true.
So, but I still don't understand. Is this whole thing related to how I couldn't see him as I was leaving the restroom? It is indeed. The window in the hallway was built rather high up into the wall, and around the grown adult's chest height. Evidence, I submit to San Francisco herself was unable to see out that window. I knew it's good enough to use their height as evidence. Basically, what this means is that the area directly under the hallway window is a blind spot when the hallway is being viewed from the men's restroom. But then, it seems that you have made the connection. If someone were to sit on the vents under the window, yes, even someone as large as it can come to, it would effectively disappear from sight. What? You finally see, Your Honor. That's when you just prove that the detective was in the hallway the entire time. Sorry. I didn't mean to say it with that much enthusiasm. All I wanted to do was try saying it once. Here, let me try that again. Hold it. There's something of value that you'd like to say. Yes, actually there is. I remembered something else just now. Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to testify to the court one more time. And if we overruled him, he'd just keep on talking, wouldn't he? It might not be a bad thing. The more info, the better in investigation, right? But it's possible you can't see a stupid person from the restroom window. Well, that doesn't mean that the detective was sitting there, or when I looked. Anyway, I forgot to testify earlier about probably the most important detail. As I was in the restroom, I heard the loud bang of a gunshot. How about that? That is the testimony of one who judged the crimes of others. Your Honor. Could you try to state the important facts first next time? I agree. Before you go around judging others, you should learn to judge your own words. I'm sorry, but honestly, I thought the sound was just a noise popper until just now. Now that you mentioned it, right before we restarted the trial, he did talk about that. By the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during the recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson. The most critical point in the argument is when did the judge look into the hallway, and whether that lines up with when the gun was actually fired. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to clarify a few details in your arm hair. I don't know why I said that, but I did. Anyway, so just gonna press everything. Assuming what happened is, it was the balloon he heard, but there's no way to know yet if I don't know what time he heard it.
Hold it!
In that case, you can see that you were overconfident in your last testimony. Now hold on there, I just said that it's possible you can't see a seated person in the restroom this time. But you know something? I don't think you know that French reference were left on the bench, do you? Well, you have proven that it's possible the detective was sitting. I still have a problem with just when those fingerprints were left. He's right, I have yet to prove when the fingerprints were left on that bench. Please think ignorance, His Honor has seen a lot of light. Judge, I mustn't underestimate him. And that doesn't mean that the detective was sitting there when I looked.
Hold it!
To establish, he went to the restroom during the recess. However, at what point in the recess did you look into that hallway? After I called for a recess, I handled the same prosecutor's paperwork. It took about 20 minutes until we were convened. Yes, that sounds about right. So I expected. What were you expecting? And I demand to know what the smell is for. Your Honor, that statement you made just now is very important. I'd like to get appended to your testimony. Alright, if you insist.
Objection!
Your Honor, I cannot allow you to make an objection. What? Your Honor, I'm really sorry, but I cannot allow you to not allow me to make an objection. You can't! I've been overruled! Your Honor, there are simply too many holes in your testimony for my case. What do you mean by that? You claim that you had heard the gunshot during the recess, but that is simply not possible. Mr. New Prosecutor, recommended by Mr. Long... Ah! Put in your tongue, why don't you I see you have no mercy for the elderly either, Franziska. Don't talk back to me unless you want to be whipped in the back. With your height, you'd need a stepladder or 4 to accomplish that. Mr. Edgeworth, my ears are not that far gone yet. You know, I can still hear just fine. I heard the sound of a gunshot loud and clear with my own 2 ears. Your Honor, I have here an interesting bit of testimony from Detective Bad. According to him, he heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to start again. What did you just say? Your Honor, you just said that you heard the gunshot about 20 minutes before we were about to reconvene. How do you explain this glaring contradiction? That can't be! Unfortunately, that is the truth. But I heard it clear as day! Bang! Loud sound of a gunshot! Sound of a gunshot. I keep returning to the point of that piece of evidence. I always did wonder why I found it where I did. However, now I understand what that gunshot they judged for it really was. Fortunately, Your Honor, this is what really produced the gunshot you heard.
Take that!
I found this object in the hallway earlier. Well, what is that pink substance? Friends, it may not look like it, but this is actually a piece of a balloon. I see. I suppose you would like me to accept this piece balloon into the court record? Your Honor, present this piece of evidence in order to overrule your testimony. What? Your Honor, your argument goes as follows. Saw no one in the hallway when you heard the gunshot. Now, there is no guarantee that he was seen on the bench at the time. Therefore, you believe he must have been at the crime scene, defendant lobby number 2. Am I correct? Yes, that's exactly right. Let me ask you something. Do you think that the gunshot you heard was produced by a real gun? I think I've said enough, even you can figure out the rest out on your own. Your Honor, you're fooled by the popping of this balloon into thinking it was a gunshot. What manner of trickery is that? It was a good effort you put forth, Miles Edgeworth. But it was me, and I've wrapped this thing up before the judge even testified. Can you elaborate on how one ends before it even begins? Well, to be honest, I did think that the sound was a bit off from a real gunshot sound. But who could have guessed that someone would pop a balloon in a place like this? That's true. One doesn't usually think balloons in conjunction with courthouse. I want to create this point with you. That's it. The balloon the girl was holding. It explains everything. Your Honor, it makes you feeling better. You didn't lie once in your testimony. However, I can't really vouch for its accuracy. Who knew? Giving testimony could be such a difficult thing to do. What have I done? I owe Detective Gumshoe a very, very big apology. I will see to it myself that he is released. Wait, there are still a few things I have yet to resolve about what happened in the hallway. Your Honor, I request your permission to further question Detective Gumshoe. But why? I thought we declared his name. Whether we did or not, I still cannot say. The only thing I can do now is continue my quest for the perfect explanation. And to that end, I must resolve the remaining issues pertaining to the event that occurred in the hallway. Very well. Bailiff, please bring Detective Gumshoe into the courtroom. This is still my mission to find the perfect explanation for this case. So please tell me it's actually going to feel like an actual case now. It's probably not going to, but I hope it at least feels like it. I know it's not an actual one, but I hope it feels like it at least. What is it now? It's time for my trial already? I've already told you a zillion times, Sal. I didn't do it. You're the judge of that, Detective Gumshoe. No, you won't. I'll be the judge of that. No. I'm the judge around here, and I'll be the judge of that. How can you guys be a little judgmental? Yes, well, speaking of hasty judgment, Detective Gumshoe, afraid that I must apologize for an error in judgment on my part. Your Honor, I don't believe you could apologize just yet. We have yet to prove you completely innocent of the crime. I guess so. What are you guys talking about? In any case, I'd like you to testify as to your actions while you were on guard duty. Please remember, you were not on trial. It's all just part of the investigation. As such, you may still be found to be innocent. However, if you should give false testimony... Meow! I will object loud and clear. If you are found to be lying, you will be held indefinitely. Understood? I got you, pal. Think back on the state of the crime scene because of testimony. Oh, yes, Detective Gumshoe is lying. And if I can't break his lie, we may never get a break in this case. courthouse and check the bad orders. As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in front of the lobby number 2. From that time on, until I heard the gunshot, I was in that hallway the whole time. Honest detective, I swear it wasn't me, pal. That's why he's sitting down doesn't mean he wasn't in the hallway. So I was singing the same entire tune. In that case, I'll just have to change the melody. I know he's lying, and it's time I pulled the information I need out of it. He wasn't lying, he was just holding info back.
Hold it!
I couldn't have been in that hallway the whole time. However, is it not a fact that you did something while you were in that hallway? Of course I did something. I guarded the door to lobby 2, pal. What else? Very well then, what exactly does guarding that door entail? Well, to put it simply, oh, I know, it's my job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch. Oh, let's give them to you. You mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door to lobby number 2? Is that really what you wish to testify to the effect of? You got it, pal. You didn't take a single step away from that door, just like I was ordered not to. They all know. Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden? Because we were all in shock. In awe of your utter stupidity. Scruffy, you're not going to lie. At least tell us a more believable one. Yeah, but I'm not lying. I have to hurry up and bring the testimony to a close.
Objection!
I have been objected. What is it for? What is it, pal? Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere. Hey, it's one of those things. The courthouse special Swiss rules, right, pal? Precisely. In that case, I suppose that you also recall the sullied hallway there. Hey, you know what? I think it would probably... Okay. Oh, BS just had a stroke. You know you can't go around dirtying up the courthouse like this. Inconsiderate, slovenly pig. Promise to clean it up later, I swear. Now then, if we get down to business, just the fact that you didn't move even a single step from in front of that door. If that was really the case, then how are you able to buy a pack of Swiss rolls? Ugh. Furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from that door, how do you manage to get spent dirty with your grubby hands? Help! That appears our friend's initiative whip to do more damage than my words alone can. Alright, confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a pack for myself, okay? I thought I'd get screwed out again. I think I found out about me eating on the job. So I didn't want to say anything. Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you do the whole dastardly deed. So I saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine. Oh, okay. Sorry, you're lying. Well, that's all I'm sorry for now. You got that? Because I'm not holding anything else back. That last statement, it may sound like it makes sense. However, there is something I don't quite believe about it. Are you sure you're not withholding further information from us? Huh? Of course not. I've got nothing else to hide, pal.
Objection!
Well, only that was a true detective. But it is your pal. I swear this thing melts. I'm sure you're aware of the price of a pack of Swiss rolls, correct? Remind me again, pal. And you seen out in the hallway. It's only pack of Swiss rolls for $6 a pack. And according to you, you didn't have any cash in you. You cashed your $5 annual bonus check? Isn't that right? Oh. Let me ask you, how did you manage to purchase the pack all by yourself? Can you provide me with a proper explanation of that? I told you I bought it by myself, pal. There wasn't anyone else in the hallway with me. Well, there's no one who could have helped me buy it. Wait, don't tell me. You got some kind of proof that there was someone else in the hallway, don't you? Correct. As if you could. I mean, what are the chances of that? Wait, you do. Of course I do. What? How? If they had, there must have been someone else there in the hallway.
Take that!
Heck is that? I knew you didn't really have anything. Prosecutors are all the same, always lying to people. Tough, you know? That literally proved it! There was a freaking popped balloon in there! Well, how long do you plan on being sitting along with this moronic potential? have no intention of falling for his side, because there's definitely a second person. He was really all alone, that evidence does not exist. Yeah, the popped balloon.
Take that!
Hey, you showed that to me 2 seconds ago, pal. I think you're under the mistaken impression that I bought the tackle. Wait, you didn't buy it? That means you must have stolen it. Steve, I would never do such a thing. All you liars are the same. You start out as thieves, you're under arrest, pal. I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start out as liars. And in that case, what does that say about you, detective? Ugh. Particular system was dropped by a certain someone. Oh. There are 2 rules in this package. You ate one of them, but you then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you? No way, pal. You got it all wrong. I ate both of them. Hear that we've caught you at last. Hey, don't you dare do anything bad to that girl. It would appear that they do know each other after all. So why do you continue to come up and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow? I have a name and it's K. K what? K Faraday. Faraday. Hey, perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter. I'm not a you, I'm K. K. You know, good little girls don't kick other people. If you're not hard enough to leave big nasty bruises like the way you did. Well, then you couldn't have put Gummy under arrest, mister. Gummy? My guess is that's talking about Detective Gumshoe. That's you nickname you've given him. Tell me you didn't do anything wrong. Okay. Here's that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail. Rawr! Yeah, that's how the frickin' balloon got there. The balloon was proof that someone else was there. He's like a stray cat. I wonder if I should feed her something.
Take that!
I promise to give you this. Calm down. Oh, a Swiss roll! It really belongs to you, though, doesn't it? Yeah, I was saving it for Daddy. Oh my. Your father, he... Ah! Don't you say another word, pal. He doesn't know yet. Thanks for watching out for me, Gummy. But I already know about Daggy. I overheard the guards talking about how Daggy, he's not here anymore. I'm sorry I couldn't protect him. Hey, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna... cry! Oh my god. It feels so weird to just not scream that out loud, but I can't right now with my mom gone, so... It's alright, let it all out. Your father passed away after all. Myself was also involved in the case at the courthouse when I was a young child. The case in which my father, was the defense attorney, passed away. All of my dreams of becoming a lawyer were crushed into fine ash on that nightmare day. And now the wound cuts deep in the depths of my soul. And since that incident, I dedicated myself to working away every criminal I can. Now, to have this happen right in front of me, proud, I feel a certain scared face, a common bond between us. Now, Edgeworth, what sort of gentleman are you? Are you going to just stand there and watch a lady cry? Ah, you're right, sorry about that. Okay, here, how about we use this handkerchief here and dry your little eyes. Oh, my covered, don't you blow your nose on that. I couldn't make a blowing nose noise. Normally my nose is stuffed up, but of course the one time my nose being stuffed up would actually be useful. It's not stuffed up. Thanks. Amazing. The one time my nose being stuffed up, which it almost always is, would be helpful. It isn't. I feel better now. Thanks. Okay, are you going to be alright? Yep, I'm already alright. Somehow, I really doubt that, but I'm not going to flip it. I promised Daddy I'd never cry in front of strangers. You're a good kid, aren't you, Kay? You always keep your promises, right? That's right. Even if I can't see Daddy, then I'm still going to keep all my promises.
Very, very, you're okay. You're a very good child. I promise that you made me your promise. I can testify that you didn't cry. That's for you. Thank you very much, lady. It was nothing. I'm only telling the truth, after all. It appears that because your father was a suspected prosecutor, and the kids sympathetic to his feelings. Hey, about this. Huh? Are you giving it to me? But I promised Daddy that I wouldn't take it from strangers. Sorry. I wasn't intending to give it to you anyway. Oh, okay. I guess I thought wrong. Now, even if you show that to her, she isn't going to magically know all about it. Suppose you're... It's literally her balloon, though! Hey, what kind of person was your father? Daddy was the hero of justice. He's able to catch all the bad people in the world. So do you, a prosecutor, the hero of justice, huh? Suppose we are in a sense that we are the ones who keep guilty verdicts for criminals. Plus, you know what? Whenever I came to the courthouse, Daddy would find me my absolute favorite sweet, Westworld. Oh, I want to be a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy. So, I've been working really hard. Let's see, and what have you been working hard on? I've been working hard to keep all the promises Daddy and I made together. Promise notebook. May I take a look inside, Kay? Sure, okay. Exchange diary source between father and daughter. Prepare his way to make a sense of the kind of man you are. No notebook just makes him a handy later. Thank you for showing it to me, Kay. You'll continue to work hard and be my hero just like your father. He said as he becomes a thief. Oh! Well, that first one's definitely been broken. A bunch. Yeah, that first promise was definitely broken many times. I'm gonna try. Hey, Kay. Hey, let's take the catch of bad people, right? It makes me a hero, too. Yeah, you're really cool, too, Gummy. Yeah, aren't I, Kay? What is with the two of them? I hand down verdict of justice, so that makes me a hero, too. Since you also were a rogue testimony, you almost painted that detective as a vile criminal and sent him off to jail. I'm really sorry about that. Gummy's not a bad man, okay? Poor Doug, being treated like a vile criminal rather than a hero of justice. Since I do and Detective Gumshoe are good friends today. Yeah, we're friends. So, can you mind telling me a little more about him? I think I got you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier. Yep. My way to keep that when I saw Gummy standing there. He was standing in the hallway, staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi. And when was this? Before everything got crazy. How long were the two of you together? We only talked for a little while, and we went on our own ways. That's right, pal. Kay and I only talked for a little while, and that's that. Oh, which means we have now confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the retesting, is that right? You got me! I told you to stop picking on Gummy, mister. Very well, then. I just have to speak with the good detective in private later. Yes, he had $1 in coins, and he had to exchange it for $1. Were you the one who bought the pack of Switchboards, Kay? Well, they didn't really have a lot of money, and they somehow made $1 out of all the pennies and quarters I had, but that still wasn't enough, and I really wanted one. Come to think of it, he did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. And that's when you came in and asked me to exchange your money, correct? Yeah, thanks a bunch for doing that, mister. Sure. But let me ask you, even with that $1, you still didn't have enough, correct? Well, that's why... Hey, if you bully Kay anymore, I'm gonna have to arrest you, pal. Did I remind you that you're the one already under arrest? Go! Since that kid's going to be less than forthcoming with the question. 1 plus 5 equals 6. Boom. There we go, that's how it was afforded. Yes, well now that it's possibly correcting your nasal mucus, don't worry, Kay, I have a spare. But here, you can have this one. Daddy said never take things from a stranger. That's one of the promises you made in your promise notebook, correct? Yeah, look, see, it's right here on this page. I
never take things from a stranger. I mean... Alright, then I'm not giving this to you. I'm merely allowing you to borrow it. And take it home, watch it nicely, and then give it back to me next time we meet. Okay, Daddy never said I couldn't borrow things from strangers. No, this pick of gum too. Oh. I believe it's now crystal clear that you were with little K in that hall. Ugh. I told you to stop being mean to Gummy. Oh, Edgeworth, there is still something you have yet to resolve. Beg your pardon? You still haven't offered an explanation for why that man would lie to us. That's, well... Gummy, don't tell me you lied for my sake. Hey, don't worry about it, okay? Everything's gonna be okay. So that's why. So what would Detective Gumpy's motive for lying? Can't explain it, and you can't call it a perfect investigation. We're gonna for lying is very simple. Well, what? Here's what I believe to be his reason. Simple observation of Detective's actions and interaction with Kay. Maybe that detective was lying for the young girl's sake. The next piece of evidence will show you exactly why. Is it finally time for the balloon?
Take that!
This is that piece of evidence. What are you showing me that for? It doesn't seem to add anything. I don't get why you're trying to stay with that, or do you just like throwing it off? You gonna give that to me, mister? I don't feel that the court needs to enter that into the court record at this time. Ugh. What is wrong with everyone? Why are they all teasing me all of a sudden? Although it's possible that perhaps I made a mistake and that's why... No, the fact is a complicated hand. Don't feel like a kid. Does that have something to do with his $5? Like, I know it.
Take that!
Here's that piece. Oh, because he would have been considered a suspect, right?
Take that!
What?
Take that!
Don't you want to tell about this? Oh.
Take that!
Freddy and Kay's promise notebook? How does this explain anything? If you take a look at this page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger. And Detective Gumpy heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay. The foolish reason for a fool. Yo! Gummy, you lied because of me, didn't you? Because I'm your friend, Kay, that's why. Gummy. Oh, relax, Detective Gumpy, can you please tell me the whole truth now? No beating you, huh, pal? Okay, I'll spill the goods. It's not like you already figured it out or anything that she took something from a stranger because I split the Swiss rolls with her after she gave me $1 so I could actually afford it or anything. Standing guard for a while. I'm getting really hungry and that snack vending machine was taunting me. But all the cash we had on you was $5 and that wasn't enough to buy anything, right? After all, the cheapest item at that machine is a $6 pack of Swiss rolls. Yeah, but then, nigga from heaven, Kay showed up. Thinking about sharing a snack with Daddy, but I wanted to buy a Swiss roll, but I only had about $1 in coins. So we split our $5 in our one together, and bought a pack of Swiss rolls together. But I was worried about breaking one of my promises. And Gummy said, Faraday's one scary eye when he gets mad. But don't worry, you won't get in trouble if I don't tell, right? Besides, you bought it with me, so you didn't really get it from me, you know? He told me to be okay. He gave me a whole roll to save and get to Daddy. Who knew that scruffy thing was so considerate? Indeed. Detective, I take it that you sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together? Yeah, we took the other roll and ate it right there. Sweet taste of that cake chocolate. I'll never forget it as long as I live, pal. Anyway, I believe this also belongs to you. Oh, that's from the balloon I popped. Bad manners to leave garbage lying around today. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I can't blame you for not throwing one piece away. He was sitting high up on a windowsill where you put his teeth. Just once, I forgive you. That's the way I wanted to surprise Gummy a little, so I popped it on purpose. Because of me, Gummy dropped his past the roll. Wow, you really got me there, pal. So I thought maybe I could give Gummy this other roll. And then I saw you picking on Gummy, mister. You kicked me, is that right? You still are a fighting one. I'm really sorry, mister. It's alright, I'm perfectly unarmed. I brought this Swiss roll. Would that be alright with you? If I held on to it until the Gummy was clear of all charges and free to go? Yeah, sure. Make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay? Of course, I promise. Now then, I believe we had proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duties. Undeniably proved, Detective Gumshoe could not have committed the double murders.
Objection!
Actually, it proved just the opposite, Edgeworth. He was just stone. Detective Gumshoe was the only one who could have committed the crime. What do you mean? Quite rude to eavesdrop, Smith, you. I'm getting lectured on manners by a girl with a penchant for whipping people. Well, how dare you talk back with such insolence? You're wrong, lady. Gummy's not the bad guy. Oh, and what have we here? What is a child doing here in a courthouse? Bailiff, please take the child in. Well, Mr. Fellows, for you, that girl is Mr. Faraday. I know, so what? You think that just because she's the victim's daughter, she gets to just run wild, all around the crime scene? I think it's actually quite dangerous for her to speak nothing of getting underfoot. I suppose you're right. However, as long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the real issue at hand. Nothing, Detective. You were in front of the door to lobby number 2 the entire time, correct? Yeah, but... You see, it's gonna obvious that it could only be the detective. The only person who could have gone into lobby number 2 at the time of the murder. I have no counter-argument to that. Don't worry, I've already put in the necessary paperwork for its formal arrest. The investigation is far from over. Oh, that's right. I was going to speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless to toss the suspect out in the open without a guard? Suppose it is. Well, if someone with more experience in law than you, allow me to share something. Always keep a good eye on the criminal, or you may regret what's come of your negligence. Oh, Miles, I can't believe you're letting this woman lecture you like this. It's unforgivable as a disciple of long karma. Down, Tigress. Now then, I'll be looking forward to the results of your investigation. So, we're back to square one. Actually, this is our last chance. I can tell that if we fail to solve the case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged under all circumstantial evidence. The investigation's not over yet. There's still one location yet we have suspect. The detective suspect works pad and Miss were at the time of the crime. Lobby number 1. To be continued, not just in this section, but for the stream. But streams, yeah, I've been streaming for a while now, and my throat wants to murder me. So just gonna find someone to raid. Alright. Pretty sure I'm gonna be the only one to raid yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the only one in the raid anyway, but... Let's see who's live. Jacob, Bald Gamer, and Lexitron. Yeah, sure, okay. So yeah, Piratus raid to Lexitron Prime. Here's the link and H moment. Don't even know when I'm gonna stream this next because this is me. Anyway.